Yo. Oh boy, here we go. Woo. Let's get it. Donate to the cashier. Garcido. There it is. Boom. Or you can super chat. The whole shebanga banger. They're having problems here with the notifications as usual. But we're gonna get through it. Oh, we all know that. Ja Morant made a statement saying that he would cook Michael Jordan if they were to play one on one in Jordan's era. I thought that was key to point out. In Michael Jordan's era. Now, I admire Ja Morant because he doesn't back down from anyone. You got to respect that about anybody in the game. All these other players wouldn't have the balls to say something like that. The fact that he chose to do that tells you a lot about who he is as a man. He's dead wrong though. He wouldn't win. Not only would he wouldn't win, I don't think he scores. I don't think he scored one damn basket. Oh, I promise you that. Michael Jordan, he probably would play him right now. Michael Jordan would play him right now. It would shock the hell out of him. He'd be, no, I got shoes in my trunk. No, we can play right now. No, it ain't got to be in my era. Get your stuff. Yeah, we'll play right now. He'd be, Mike, you can't play with me like this. Come on. That game would be the hardest game in Ja Morant's life when he see Michael Jordan staring him down. Because Mike can't physically do what he used to do, but Mike will definitely play him and put his ass into the drinks. Ooh, you go up for a dunk. Let me Mike. That's a foul. You got that. Let me Mike. What the hell? I said it's a foul. You got it. Take it out. You gonna have to call that game. MJ will hurt that boy. Michael Jordan ain't playing no games. He would. They don't have any clue as to what they're going up against. I know y'all think like it's a game. It's a one-on-one. And we gonna see who the best is. Man, MJ ain't thinking like that. MJ is thinking like this. You the weak, and I'm the strong. And I'm taking you out, Yahoo. He ain't got time to be thinking like what y'all say. That is not his goal whatsoever. Mm-mm. Oh, hell no. Well, when you feel like you missed the big time, your mind get out your body and make you think that you ready to take on MJ. Boy, boy, boy. Yep. Ja Morant is talented. This is not a knock on Ja Morant. But that's the thing. He think no, he ain't gotta win a championship first. This is Kawhi Leonard. This is not Pat Bev. What is you talking about? That Pat Bev jersey gotta go. That ain't Pat Bev. So he believes he could have beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. That is crazy to me. Yeah, I just got back in the house. I almost crashed my car when I saw that. I said, what? I mean, unbelievable. He said that with like no hesitation. Listen.
Neymar, Messi, yeah. Jordan in that moment. What would you have said? Thank you. I feel like he, the reason a lot of people, want to play the game of basketball, to even, be there with him is, something I didn't see myself doing, as a kid, but having that opportunity to be there and, talk to him, introduce myself, and, just have that conversation with him. I don't know what I would have said, but yeah, I wish I played in his generation, though. Yeah. You wish you would have played in his generation? Yeah. Why? I heard he was like just how he, go about the game, just that mindset he had. Mm-hmm. I would like to, play against him. So. Yeah. This time you're not saying, I would have cooked I would have cooked him, too. You would have cooked Michael Jordan? Man, nobody got more confidence than 12. Right. No, that's what you're supposed to say. I get it. As you should. Yeah. I'm never going to go and say nobody going to beat me in one-on-one or anything. Yeah. I don't care what it is, what sport it is, soccer. Who the best player in soccer? Come on, we can play. Who would y'all say best player? What? Ronaldo? Neymar? Messi, yeah. You coming from Messi? I want to be the goalie. I want to be the goalie and have, matter of fact, somebody set it up. Set up you and Messi. For sure. You know how hard that is, though, right? For sure. Okay, but you still want to try. I'm confident.
Oh my God. So I know he thinks he could take Steph. He think he could. Here's the thing. This is a one-on-one basketball game. And you talk about playing Mike in his era. Mike in his era, maybe you think at 96, 97, 98, Mike. I don't even think you beat that Mike. But Michael Jordan in his prime was like 92, 93, around that time, where he could jump out of the gym. He's 6'6" with a wingspan. His hands are like mitts. You not getting by Michael Jordan. And if you did get by Michael Jordan, he could jump up and block anything that you did back in 92, 93. And you think you're competitive. You think you're confident. Wait till you run into 23 in red. 23 in red ain't nothing you've ever dealt with in your life, Ja Morant. You have blind young confidence. That's that youth. That's that I could take him. He can't do nothing with me. I got him. No, you do not. You so far don't have him. And I don't like him. And I'm telling you, you cannot hold him, Ja. You might not score one basket. And if you did score, it's going to get even worse. He going to play even more up on you in physical. You are 170 pounds. All them little cute crossover moves ain't going to mean anything in a one-on-one with Michael Jordan is guarding you. All that, man, when Mike put that forearm on you and lead you where he wants you to go, ain't no referee. He will put you into them drinks. 23 in red is nothing nice, and he will let you know all about it as he's doing it. You are not in the same league as 23 in red. You are not ready. I know this is a kid talking. Isaiah would have beat MJ one-on-one. No, I don't think Zeke would have beat him one-on-one because Zeke wouldn't have been able to match. He could have post Zeke up. You know, that's the thing. Zeke could play one-on-one. I mean, at that era, yeah, he could play one-on-one with Mike. But how would he guard Mike in the post? You know, it's just he's a 6'1" guard. Mike 6'6". He can shoot over him. But in a game, that's why I always say Mike is probably the best one-on-one player there was at the time. He was the best one-on-one basketball player, but as far as the overall game, I'll take Isaiah over him any day of the week. Oh, I'm sorry, Vanillas guy. I mean Isaiah Lloyd Thomas III, the Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas, not the Isaiah Thomas you probably thinking of. Leo's a cocky. He's a typical Leo. Leo's a cocky. What is he supposed to say? I ain't mad that he said it in the way that he did. I'm just actually correcting him for saying it. There's no way Ja Morant will ever beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one. I don't know right now if they played that. You gotta understand. He would get Mike, I think, now because Mike's just old, but Mike would make it a physical game. I understood it from the way he said it in the interview. I get him wanting to. He want that. I'm cool with that. What's up, Nick?
What's going on, man? Well, I mean, look, bro. Like I said earlier, man, it's good to have self-confidence, but he would get his ass whooped against Mike, dude. And you talking about his era too? Come on.
No, yeah, he talking about Mike's era. He
that's funny.
And Michael Jordan's era. I'm like, man.
I mean, and people have
ever build a time machine, people be going back in time just to kick that off.
Yeah, and my thing is, like I said, what I'm saying, I like it, the confidence and stuff, what I'm saying, of course, and him, actually saying and having the balls to say, that he would want to take that challenge of actually playing in that era. But at the same time, do you know what you had to play through? You had to play through guys hand checking you, you know what I'm saying? Pulling you to whichever way they wanted you to go. You had to deal with lanes being clogged up. All 5 guys waiting at the basket, to contest your shot.
Yeah, but he's saying a 1-on-1 game.
Oh, yeah, but still.
He probably can be Scottie Pippen, though. I say that.
Yeah.
Look, wherever time they bring a debater, you want to bring Isaiah Thomas' name up, man. Stop it, man.
Somebody else brought him up.
Anybody brought that man name up? Somebody in the comments brought the name up.
Brought him up.
Right. But Cena always bragging on Lord. What do you say, Lord Isaiah Thomas III? Come on, Cena.
Okay,
we don't need to get overhyping that man.
That's the man's name.
But you overhyping him though, Cena. Look, Cena, you overhyping. He could even make the playoffs in the first 3 years.
You are real good at changing direction.
We do not need to get into that little right now. Please, not right now.
I just don't like how you talk. I just don't like you try to above Jordan when he ain't.
Come on now.
Who's above Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
You always try to put Isaiah Thomas above Mike.
1988 Michael Jordan.
He beat him 3 times.
He's above Mike.
What? Stop it,
So that's just it.
Isaiah's not
Anyway, on.
But did he win though? But did he win?
But look, Jack just trying to get fame out Jordan. He know the NBA 2K just came out with Jordan on the cover.
Yeah, I mean he a fan of Mike, so I got what he was saying.
Nah. Yeah. I love the mentality. You know what I'm saying? I love that, he's willing to say, listen, I could beat him 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. I love the mentality that he brings, but just to say this, man, Michael Jordan would demolish him. I'm sorry, like he's gonna be physical. He's going to torture him because my thing is he's complaining about fouls, and you talking about Michael Jordan's era. Listen, stop it.
And then look what he gonna do when he go to the rack? It's 4 people waiting on him at the rim. What are you gonna do then?
That's my line, sir. But
I mean, that's the thing, though. But I think he's talking about 1-on-1 basketball.
Yeah.
Like Mike would dominate him.
In Michael Jordan's era, he wish he could go back and play Michael 1-on-1. He said he would have cooked.
Yeah.
No, you will not.
Listen, Kobe Bryant
came.
came at Michael Jordan like that too, but you got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready.
Kobe's a different animal. That's a whole different environment when you talk about Kobe Bryant.
For sure.
Kobe is like what, 6'8"?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't that tall. No.
No. He's 6'6". He's 6'6".
Hey.
6'6". Okay.
You remember when?
When he was 17.
So he about the same height as Michael Jordan. Yeah. He can jump. He's athletic like Mike. Ja Morant is like 6'1", 170 pounds.
Oh my God!
Right.
He is not going to beat Michael Jordan in the world.
Yeah. And Michael Jordan was what, 6'7", 6'6"?
Wait, real quick too. Let me say this too. People have to understand this as well, man. Michael post, bro. You know how strong Mike was in the post, man.
Exactly.
I mean, dude, he was
extremely strong.
Too strong to move, bro.
He was super athletic.
So, you remember that time when Shaq tried to play a Elijah one-on-one? He got mad when Elijah swept him in the final.
Well, hold on. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, what you say, McFadden?
Your mic is loud. Man.
What you say, Mac? I can't even hear him.
Remember that time when Shaq wanted to play Elijah Warren 1-on-1 when Elijah Warren swept him in the finals?
Yeah, it came close. They were both.
So you remember that time when Shaq wanted to play Elijah Warren 1-on-1
Yeah, you got a lag.
when he swept him?
Yeah. He had
Yeah.
they were actually
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
actually putting their shoes on in the locker room when that game got called.
Who you think would have won?
Putting their shoes on.
Akeem Elijah won.
I mean, Elijah one would have cooked them. Shaq ain't got no moves.
Right, what you talking
just
about?
like it was in the
Yep.
fight.
He's another LeBron, just big as hell. Come on, man, stop.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard he was like just how he, go about the game, just that mindset he had. I would like to, play against him.
You're not saying I would.
I would have cooked him too.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan.
Man, nobody got more confidence than 12.
Right.
Like just how he go about the game.
I love the confidence.
Yeah. I would like to, play against him.
Yeah. This time you're not saying I would have cooked
I would have cooked him too.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan.
Man,
Gee, but look, he got confidence, but Jordan confidence was through the roof though.
What does it say? I get it.
as you
I
should.
wanted him to say I would cook LeBron James too. I would have loved that.
I mean, that goes without saying.
What it is.
That's why he laughing. He know he lying.
What up, Steve?
What up, Jose?
Yeah, that's the thing. Mike 23 in red is a problem. And that's what I said. 1-on-1, that's a problem.
Exactly. And
Now,
also,
that's Michael's game. That's what I said. Michael's he probably the best 1-on-1 basketball player of all time. If you want to put him in that category, yeah. But I'm talking about if you talking about all around player, no, he ain't that. But if you put Ja and Mike on the court,
Why they saying? Hey, why they say Durant? They say Durant the best 1-on-1.
No. Kevin Durant is not the best 1-on-1.
I'll give it to Michael Jordan or Kobe
Are
Bryant.
you talking about currently?
Yeah,
Are you talking about currently?
I'm talking about currently.
Currently, I mean, I wouldn't play KD 1-on-1, but KD 1-on-1 still is he's more of a threat in a team. On a team concept and playing the game, overall game 5-on-5. That's when Kevin Durant is like incredible hard to deal with.
To be honest, I will give it to him though. If we're talking today, because he has the arm strength. I mean, not the arm strength, the arm length, and then on top of that, he has the foundation.
Right, but you get the right guy to get up on him and get up on KD and make him put the ball down and have to drive. You can get real physical with KD in a 1-on-1. And KD don't really like it that physical, so you get up physical on him, that give you an advantage. So you can really get up on Kevin Durant in a 1-on-1 than you could in a regular game. So that's what I'm saying. He's more of a game threat. Some of them people like Kobe, they love the physical contact. They game. So they better 1-on-1 basketball players.
Did you see Kobe Bryant's summer league?
Oh, when he played.
Yeah.
That just recently got released. I was like, oh my god.
When they put that out there again.
Yeah, it was all over the internet. Oh my god, he was killing it.
Yeah, but CPN had brought up a name too. You talk about somebody that enjoyed physical contact and absorbing physical contact. He brought up Mitch Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Mitch Richmond, especially Mitch in his prime too.
Somebody did bring that up. I mean,
That was me.
Yeah, somebody did bring up Mitch. Mitch was good in his time.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me? Something happened to me.
Yeah.
By internet, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, you were the loudest one on here, dog.
I think you got a lag though, but yeah.
Hey, I'm in Texas, man. Y'all in Chicago.
Texas to Chicago. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
hella confused. I'm hella confused right now.
Cena, when you gonna put some? Hey man, Cena, when you gonna put some live on the Patreon, man?
God damn, boy.
I just put a whole bunch of stuff on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Like the Richard Jefferson and all that.
Yeah, Richard Jefferson up there exposed. I got everything.
I'm talking about the women. I'm talking about the women. You used to go hard with the women.
Oh, with the women, you want to see some women? I might put some stuff up there. So
I'm VIP. Since I got VIP, you ain't going live like you was.
Couldn't put no more women on there. I was mad as a mug when you said that.
yeah,
You
I
couldn't.
didn't take some of it down, but you might see.
Yeah, I
some.
was mad as hell. I'm like, oh no.
They keep trying.
You know, hey, you know, I need to come up there and go to the strip club with you, man. What's up?
Hey, take LB with you.
Hilarious.
Zeno, let me take a flight out there, man. I want to go to the strip club with
you. They gonna be, is he with you? I'll be like, oh no, hell no. What you did, man?
Huh?
He with you? Oh hell no. Nah, but I would say Kyrie Irving is a problem too, 1-on-1.
Yeah, now,
I agree.
Now that's a different 1-on-1. Now, if you play Kyrie 1-on-1, now then you would have problems because Kyrie's he's better with left to right. He can go like Ja is good at trying to get across, going up aggressive,
and driving to the basket.
Yeah, but he can't finish like Kyrie can finish. I can finish at the rim. He's the best finisher at the rim from any point guard. The only one I seen who used to be next to him is Dame Lillard.
Yeah,
Dame Lillard don't even drive it no more.
Yeah, he don't even drive it no more like he used to.
That's Damian Curry.
Dame Lillard fell off though.
Yeah, he want to be Curry.
Yeah, he want to be like Steph, but he used to could finish at the rim, and people don't remember that. I'm like, no, he had English on that glass. Like he can finish, like he can get the touch off the glass, drop it in. I'm like, him and Kyrie used to be 1-on-1. I'm like, Steph has kind of he's gotten a lot better at the rim finishing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because before Steph used to just hit trick shots, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know.
That's why when he comes down there, he don't even shoot jumpers no more. He just do that little push, one hand push jump shot in the lane. Yeah. But at the rim though, he was hitting reverses off the glass. He was getting his touch on now. But man, Kyrie he illegal. I'm like at the rim. That dude is elite. I'm like, I watched. Oh hell no!
Because how can you even steal the ball away from him? How can you even steal the ball away from Kyrie Irving?
Man, I seen Kyrie in the NBA Finals against Golden State, and I saw him hit the whole team and Draymond, and I said, "Oh Jesus, this dude is it's." I'm like, dude, they collapsed on him. Yeah. That's why I was like, LeBron couldn't help but to get no point. They were worried about Kai. Kai was getting to the next level with ease. He got in there, tap. He was at the damn rim and did some move under Draymond, flipped it up off the glass. That thing banked the win. I said, oh, gee.
Yeah.
This dude, his touch at the rim is crazy.
But they never give him the credit, though. They always give him the ball.
It ain't been nothing like him. I ain't seen nobody have that kind of ball control. You can't double him.
Probably AI.
Kyrie Irving, he can dribble out of it. Most of these guards can't dribble out. Once you put the double on them, they pick up their dribble and they swing the ball.
Yeah, like one of the best guards who was I'm sorry to interrupt, but one of the best guards who was able to dribble out of a press or out of a trap was Isaiah Thomas.
See, no, look, he could. See why he couldn't do nothing against Boston? Boston shut him down.
Okay, great.
No. Boston didn't shut him down.
Boston Celtics swept him and KD down.
No, he didn't, bro.
He had really bad games.
They swept him and KD with ease.
KD had a bad game. He had two bad games. That's unusual for Kevin Durant, but he played bad in like 2 games. He basically blew some games, but they hadn't played together with this unit.
They swept them ball with ease. So, you know, you gotta admit that.
No,
they
they
made
didn't,
KD look like he was regular.
No, he didn't, bro.
I mean, it was a close ball game.
That team had
they made KD look pedestrian
the whole regular season, man. Like,
okay, you sound like first take right now, man.
Look, only way KD got points, they kept sending them to the line.
No, that's not true, man.
You know, I watched the game. You was taking up for Kevin Durant. I say, why you keep taking up for Kevin Durant?
Yeah, that's what you keep saying because you keep trying to create an argument.
So, you know, was taking up for him the whole series. We never put the blame on the man and nothing.
No, I just say Kevin Durant had 2 bad.
You know, they shut that man down, sweeping with ease.
No,
they didn't shut him down.
Damn, Matt Pat, you listen?
And he bad.
He had a bad game.
After they lost the game by 1 point.
He had 4 bad games, so you know you can stop that.
That was it. he did not have another bad game after that. He had 2 bad games in a row, and I was like, man, that's unusual.
But my thing is, then it is this man Steve Kerr said that he needs to get off the ball. Like, how you gonna tell Kevin Durant to get off the ball?
Yeah, they used him as a decoy.
A decoy, yeah.
You know, the only way he was scoring, he was going to the free throw line.
No, he was.
No, he was not.
Facilitator, and they tried to make him the point guard. It was more Nash's failure than anything.
Yeah, because he's not a real coach.
That's all I'm about to say.
He shot like 20-some free throws one game.
He wouldn't play.
All right, so this is the thing. They had no real coach. Oh, man.
I'm like, what is you doing? You're not even playing Blake Griffin.
And then he didn't play Blake Griffin or LaMarcus Aldridge.
You're only going 7 deep, and you're not really utilizing your depth. You're not going to win that way.
Right.
No, there's plenty of
You're
people
playing
that
Kevin Durant for entire game.
If KD that nigga, he supposed to got it did. If KD was that nigga,
can't win that way.
What?
Yeah, they were collapsing.
Listen, KD was that man. He supposed to wield this team.
Oh, hold on. What did you say?
They were sending blind.
Then he had a super team. He couldn't even win with a super team.
Hey, bro. We Tino was talking. I'm trying to hear what you say.
I said they were sending double teams. When Kevin get ready to make his move, they send the double over to make him stop his dribble and have to pick it up. And then he got to swing the ball. So they will swing the ball around, and then they get to Kyrie, and they'll double Kai. They did the same thing to Golden State in the finals. They start coming with a double team. And they was like, okay, it was a delayed effect, and here come the double. And they did that in the final. And they switched it up. They made the adjustment, and Golden State made an adjustment. And then they could not regroup off that because they said, oh, okay, you're going to do that? Fine, we're going to switch it up. And then Wiggins started hitting. And that's what they needed. Wiggins had to put the ball on the floor and just go to the rim.
That's when Wiggins came alive.
Right, you just got to take what's there. Wiggins just quit firing up threes, drive to the basket, and win the damn game.
And it was
Wiggins also realized he could rebound against Boston too.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, but I watched them do that with Kevin Durant. They'll hesitate and they'll send that damn double team, and at the last second, and they seem to know when Kevin they disguised it so well that you didn't know who was gonna come over for the double. You ain't know who was coming and how, right? Because they'll wait. It'll be delayed. You don't know the double coming, and boom, here come the double team. It's like, damn, they was cutting Kevin Durant off because they know his spots. He's a wing. He mostly on the wing, mostly on the right side of the wing or the left wing, and then they had guys there waiting to, don't let him get in his rhythm. See, that's the thing about Kevin, he's a rhythm shooter. If you knock him off his rhythm, then you have a better shot. Then you can get them to try to force shots. And they disrupted them really well. And I gave credit to Boston for that, for using it took the whole team to say, okay, we're going to let Kyrie Irving beat us, but we cannot.
So that's the excuse you're going to get Kevin Durant.
That's not an excuse. I just told you what happened.
Do you listen, bro?
That's what happened in the game.
That sounds like that went in one ear, went out the other.
You said you watched the game.
Every doggone time you come on there, dog. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, John's a fan of Michael Jordan. Like he grew up watching Michael Jordan. And
yeah. Now back to that. Exactly.
That just does true. They just shut Kevin Durant down. Just face the fact.
Yeah. Back to the topic that was at hand early on.
Face the fact they shut the man down, man.
We back to the topic. Back to the topic. Come on.
So like I said,
boy, man, with ease.
Like I said,
They made that boy look like a bitch player.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy.
What?
All right.
Leave him alone.
Oh, man, come on now.
Leave him alone.
You got anything out?
To even,
Come on, Nick. Say what you got to say, bro. Cause he's tripping.
Go ahead, man.
myself, as a kid, but having that opportunity to be there, talk to him, introduce myself, and, just have that conversation with him. I don't know what I would have said, but
yeah,
I wish I played in his generation, though.
Yeah. You wish you would have played in his generation.
Yeah.
Why?
I heard he was like just how he, go about the game, just that mindset he had.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, play against him. So.
Yeah. This time you're not saying, I would have cooked
I would have cooked him, too.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan?
Man, nobody got more confidence than 12.
No, that's what you're supposed to say. I get it.
As you should.
Yeah.
I'm never going to go and say nobody going to beat me in one-on-one or anything.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, what sport it is, soccer. Man, soccer, come on, we can play.
Who would y'all say best player? What, Ronaldo? Neymar? Messi?
Messi, yeah.
You coming from Messi?
I want to be the goalie. I want to be the goalie and have, matter of fact, somebody set it up. Man.
Set up you and Messi.
For sure.
You know.
Man, you see, he just talking now.
Yeah. So like I was saying earlier about Michael and how strong he was in the post, you know what I'm saying? He was somebody that, was once he got set in the post, you weren't able to move him, you know what I'm saying? He had incredible footwork as well, you know what I'm saying? And a jump shot where, as soon as as soon as he rose up, he was at the perfect angle to just raise up and shoot over Ja Morant. So, it wouldn't be anything that Ja Morant would be able to do with Mike one-on-one.
That's a fact. I agree.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, his foundation, footwork, everything. I mean, he was so fundamentally sound by like 93, 90, like when he got to 96, 97, 98, it was all like he was on automatic pilot. It was Mike was just playing off experience at that point. He had the game so he didn't even have to.
He changed his game. He
and also people have to people don't take into account how how quick he was and how quick his moves were. You know what I'm saying, and how textbook he was with his moves. And there was no wasted motion. You know what I'm saying. He had a quick release. His post moves, it's like, especially off the right shoulder, you know what I'm saying, on the left block or right shoulder, you know what I'm saying. If you went off of the if you could pump fake, if you bit off the pump fake, he could go inside, draw fouls. He was incredible at that. He's one of the best at drawing fouls, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So if the thing is with Mike, in a
Detroit made him.
You had to force him to the middle of the middle. You got to force him to the middle.
Force him to the middle.
You can get help.
Force him left, yeah.
And that's back in the 90s before they changed the rules.
Right.
So now he would destroy this league they got now. This wouldn't be fair.
Oh, he would demolish this league.
Because you can't stop him in the mid-range. Mid-range, he'll just destroy you all night.
Exactly.
He actually has a post game.
He'll be putting up 100 points every day.
The ball to him, he could just catch it, turn around, quick shot, or he could fake you, pump fake it, and hold it in one hand while you jump. He could pass it to somebody. He got so many options he could do in this league.
Or
be one guy to stop him. And then one guy might come over late to try to help. That's it.
Exactly.
That's all you got to worry about.
That's what I'm saying. And if he's late to come over and help, you know what I'm saying, he can just easily spin off of the defender and go for a layup or a dunk. You know what I'm saying? That's something that him and James Worthy was great at doing.
40-something points a night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and like some of these defenders, man, they not disciplined like how they was back then, man. They easily go for pump fakes. They easily go for pump fakes in today's league, man.
Right. They go to pump fakes. If anybody challenge your three, or you stepped
You
your
can't
foot
even really play
away.
defense now.
That's a foul because your foot was in the way. He couldn't come down. It's like, damn.
Right.
That's a
So
foul.
powder puff,
Yeah, his foot got to be able to land. So you was in his way, so he shoot 3 free throws.
Right.
Back in the old days, you would break your ankle.
Right.
Yep.
See, they had the Tony Allens in the world. You know what I'm
People
saying?
have to understand too. Zone defenses were created because your defender can't really stop you. You know what I'm saying? They created zone defenses because teams can't really.
Yeah, but like all of it is like they created the zone defense mainly to keep a lot of these point guards in the game. Like a lot of these,
from slashing to the basket.
Yeah. Like they allowed the Euro step so that these Ginobili's and European players can play.
Yep.
They had to start changing the game.
Right.
The 3-point line was invented so they can keep white players in the game. That was the only reason they did it. They was like, we got to keep this in the game.
I mean, yeah, even though the ABA first had it, but yeah.
It was crowded in there, and them guys wasn't getting in there. They were getting rejected. So they came out with a 3-point. They were like, good, we shooting out here. We're going to give y'all an extra point for it.
Well, right, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And the brothers started shooting threes, and it's like, okay, we'll shoot some threes.
Yeah.
But the Pistons started that. They started like they were the best team ever that I ever seen in my life. Like they started that.
Well, yeah, they revolutionized the game most certainly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they were the first team to really utilize.
We had Tex Winters playbook. Tex Winters before he was even with the Bulls. He was
really.
Yeah, we had we ran Tex Winters play. The double X's. Tex Winters came up with that.
Really?
And we ran that. that was our play. Then he came up with the triangle offense.
Right.
And the Bulls started running the triangle, but we had the double X, which was his.
Why the hell they keep talking about Phil Jackson came up with it though? I'm like, no.
Oh no, that's Tex Winters. He's the architect.
Phil Jackson's copy and paste.
Yeah, he was doing that in college, man. We was running the double X system for forever. It's like, man, we run the double X in Detroit. That was one of our main plays that we run. We go X. That shot won the championship. Vinny Johnson, baby. Vinny, we going X.
Right.
Like, we got to do anything. We got to get the ball in Vinny's hands. The microwave. Put that shot up. Nothing but net.
So what year y'all had Tex Winters?
No, we didn't have Tex Winters. Tex Winters.
How many years y'all had Tex Winters for?
We didn't have him on there. We got to play. Tex used to teach because he was in college. He used to teach all these plays. So he's the designer of the double X. Everybody taught it, but he designed it. So everybody who knew the double X, they was teaching it. Like other teams tried to teach everybody the triangle offense. Like they learned it and tried to teach it. Like Quinn Buckner messed up the whole Dallas Mavericks. They fired him. Buckner was fired so fast. I would never forget that. He had them so pissed off. Jamal Mashburn was ready to fight him. I'm like, this is crazy. He came in there because Quinn Buckner is probably one of the most underrated, never spoken about, most accomplished Chicago basketball player. Next to Isaiah.
Oh yeah, I mean Quinn Buckner was somebody that won at every level, dog. At every level.
Like he was Olympian. I think he won the Olympics when he went
college. I think
he won in high school, won in college,
and of course he won with the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I mean Quinn Buckner was something else. He was the first one to lay the foundation. But Quinn, as a coach, he should have stayed in the on the microphone in the booth. He disappeared after that. Man, it was so bad in there. They were losing games by like 20 to 30 points. It was so bad, and Mashburn was just pissed. He was like, "Man, this thing ain't working." He went to the interview. This ain't working, man. This ain't basketball. You got guys running the spots. Guys don't know what they doing, man. And Quinn was like, it's gonna look like this for a while. This is what it's gonna look like till y'all get the hang of it. So they was like, how long are we supposed to be doing this, man, before we just go back? He's like, I'd rather go back to winning 20-something games than this. This ain't even basketball. We got guys running in the spots, and man, nobody wanted to play that. They was like, man, this is terrible. Mash burn. I mean, if you mash burning, you scoring like 20-something points, almost 30 a night, and they reducing you down to 15 because they got you running in
It's
spots.
not gonna work, bro.
Yeah, he was like pissed off. Just the same thing they did to Melo. When Phil Jackson came in and brought the triangle to the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he tried to have Derek Fisher implement the triangle, and it didn't work at all.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Yeah, that was terrible. They had good momentum. They won 50-some games. They was coming up to their own. They had a defensive presence. They had Shump. They had JR.
Tyson Chandler.
And playing D. They was, man.
J.R. Smith. Iman Shepard. Man. And Steve Novak. They had, well, I used to call him the White Ray Allen. But shoot. As soon as Phil Jackson got there, man, destroyed that whole team, man.
He switched it up. You can't have Melo in that. You just took the ball out of Melo's hand. And now Melo's like, man, now guys is out of rhythm. And he's like, now we all had a system. We was all used to playing with each other. And now you done brought in all those other guys, and now you got Melo out of the post. I'm like, you got Melo out of the post. And you got him like on a certain point setting a triangle to go to the center, and then he got to run to a spot. It's like, dude, you throwing the rhythm off for Melo how he played. You know, you just messing everybody's game up. And I keep telling people the triangle ain't how the Bulls won no championship. I'm like, if the game was on the line, Michael Jordan waved that bull it off. With no damn triangle. You think Mike was running a triangle when he was hitting them damn shots?
Nope. He said, give me the damn ball.
Like when they first come down there, they'll set up the triangle and throw it around and all that. Then when you get down time to it, Mike finna beat Mike. You understand? Mike's like, look, all right, enough of that triangle. And they'll be like, look, get everybody involved. Shoot, if they get open, but hey, damn that triangle, it's time to win.
Michael, but you just gotta trust your team. Man,
That's what I'm saying. That triangle offense wasn't winning games, dog. Shit, who's that? It's either Michael or Kobe. They was winning games.
Yeah.
So why Craig Hodges don't get no credit for the 3-point special he was?
Because he got blackballed from the NBA, dude.
That's what I'm about to say. He got blackballed.
He got white ball, not black ball. He got white ball.
White ball.
Melo's another player one-on-one. That is difficult. I can't even lie.
Well, that's just like what's his name? What's up, HD? Got in here. Yeah, man.
Brother HD, man, what's going on?
Chilling,
bro. What's up, HD?
Chilling. Yeah, they that's what Bertie Mac was up in Ocean's 11 when they wouldn't let him do the blackjack thing. They shut him down. Man, you might as well call it white jack. Man, y'all up here trying to just make a living and feed my family. Well, you got to go, man. We can't have you up in here, man. Might as well call it white jack. Don't no black man to do nothing in here. I'm just sitting here playing the blackjack.
Man, what Ja Morant smoking on, man?
Oh, Ja, man, he feeling himself, man. You know, he got Taylor Rooks up there. He's just trying to impress her.
Well,
man,
yeah.
That was Taylor Rooks.
Well, look, don't let Punani get you in shit now, you know. You was not finna last on that court with Michael Jordan, dog. I don't even like this dude, but still. You ain't lasting at all.
No, he talking about one-on-one. I'm thinking he talking about like a 5-on-5. He talking one-on-one.
He said in his era too.
Oh no. First of all, Jordan gonna talk trash to him, call him a little beach.
He gonna call him everything besides the child of God.
And then Mike gonna be fouling. He gonna give him that elbow as soon as he try to go up.
Mike almost killed his own son.
What is happening? I don't know what's going on.
Mike got something really wrong with him. Like he blacked out. No, he almost killed his own son. His own son. And a little Jeffrey couldn't be no more than 8 years old. They playing a little football game. Mike on his knees. And then they ran a play and got by Mike, and Mike chased him down and tackled him through a glass damn table. That's competitive.
Lord.
That's why nobody knew about it because they kept that private. But man, Mike thought he killed him, man.
That's your man.
That's how competitive Mike is. But you know who ain't forget that? Jeffrey. Jeffrey was, man, Dad almost killed me.
I seen that interview when he said that.
You know how Mike is. Mike be like, man, you still bringing that up, man? Damn.
Yeah, Mike, I'm like, damn, Mike, man, they ran a play and man looked like Jeffrey. So he wouldn't let Jeffrey score. You wouldn't let your son score.
Man, my kids outsmarted me. You know, my kids outsmarted me. My kids outsmarted me. I took it personal.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
They ran a trick play on me and got by me, and I took that personal.
Right. Listen, I know they're my sons, but look, you can't beat me. You know,
right. Yo, he tackled him through a glass table, dog.
You took it personal.
What you rhino? Come on.
That is some wild stuff, man.
Mike did knock his own son out. Oh,
man, I tell you, man, Mike is crazy, man.
Yeah, boy.
That is too competitive.
Listen, hey, he probably had his tongue out and everything.
Yeah,
he probably did.
He probably did.
That's why I said Ja Morant is 170 pounds. Put that into the drink.
Yeah, Michael Jordan would have.
I'm not even giving him that.
He'll be in the third row somewhere. Maybe Mike don't do that. Mike have been and drop kicked him and everything.
If he cut his
like,
dreads,
that's a foul.
90 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If he cut his dreads, he 90 pounds. Yeah, I agree. His dreads add weight. Dreads are heavy, so dreads add weight to him.
I didn't think he be gliding and shit, man. He glided in air and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Mike don't
that man started complaining about physical.
I can't even do it because he's like, if I touch a basketball and play, I might want to come back. I'm too competitive. I can't even do it. And I was like, yeah, he got a problem.
I even heard Mike Tyson
come back and play for the Charlotte Hornets.
Mike Tyson at one point said he couldn't put on the gloves because it just awoke that side of his ego that he was trying to get rid of at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man.
Eventually, he learned to control it because he can do it now. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
Mike.
Hey, dog.
Mike challenging people at the damn 75.
Mike Tyson was being nice in that fight, though.
Hold on.
He had to put him on, lace him up. We can go right now.
Hold on, though. Because, like, when he fought Roy Jones Jr., he was mad that it wasn't no more rounds, dog. He wanted to go, like, another 3 rounds or something.
Oh, yeah. Mike Tyson.
Roy Jones.
Nah, he was being nice with Roy Jones.
Roy Jones.
He could have knocked Roy Jones out a couple of times.
What got me is that he was in more shape than Roy.
Roy had a whole pot belly going on. Roy.
Yeah, Roy
was Tyson smoked the blunt before the fight and still had more.
It was just the shape of a tire, you know?
Yeah,
Pot belly king and everything. I'm like, did somebody tell you was in a fight with Mike Tyson?
Roy, like he got off the couch, man. Like he just got off the couch and
Mike could have knocked him out. He didn't do it.
Was it Damon Wayans with the pot belly or was it him? Like, who did it better? I think David Wayans had a beat, dog, with the belly.
Belly, but he still knocked that dude out.
Yeah.
Nah, because Roy Jones, he ducked down and Mike Tyson could have knocked him out, but he didn't do it. He just went right for the stomach. So I was like, yeah, he
running
being
around
nice.
the ring trying to get the hell out of there.
Oh, hell yeah, he was
That was
running.
the smartest thing to do.
Right.
He was filling them shots.
For excessive amounts of time just to freaking avoid getting punched in the face.
Man, Roy Jones said at the end post fight, look, man, I'm good. I don't want to do this no more. Because Mike was giving him the business.
He sure was.
Yeah, man, they was that close to fighting before. And I was like, Mike would have hurt him.
Yeah,
man.
Mike
Y'all
would
can
have killed
understand.
him.
Roy didn't have a shot, even when that Mike was out there.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Mike told him in that press thing, they was going to do the press conference. He was like, Roy, you don't need enough pussy to F with me. That's all Mike said to him. When Roy was calling him out, I was like, oh, hell no.
Right. Yeah, bro. So you said, you know what I'm saying, Mike is able to control his anger. Really, the weed is just to calm his nerves down, man. Mike still got that. If he didn't have the weed, bro, he'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
that weed is keeping him sane right now.
No, all I know is, man, look, when he said that to Roy Jones, I said, Roy, back out now, dog. When a man tell you,
if you
don't need enough pussy.
Mike was so messed up out his mind on coke and all that stuff. He blew the whole fight. Mike was told, because Mike had all kind of tax problems. And they told Mike, they said, Mike, look, take this fight. We got the fight for you. All you got to do is don't file Chapter 11, file this chapter, and you will be clear of all your debt and everything. Mike said, I'll lose my car. He's like, Mike, you going to get $30, $40 million. Go buy some more. What the hell wrong with you?
Man, Mike crazy, dog. You got to break it down even more, like meniscal, like to the T, to deal with Mike.
The last time I seen Roy Jones, Roy Jones, he was getting knocked out through the ropes.
Right.
Like, dog, why is this even fighting still?
God.
Once Carver hit him and knocked him out, he was never the same.
Yeah.
He never recovered. Glenn Johnson knocked him out, and they were still showing the credits roll from the show. I still knocked out in the ring. I was damn. And Glenn ain't even a hard puncher like that.
Yeah,
right. Right.
He took that. Roy should have been under suspension, but he wanted to bounce back real quick after the Tarver knockout. Because, man, he even did the promo. Yeah, man, I got caught with a shot. It happened, but it ain't going to happen no more.
Glenn, he turned his lights out, dog, in the same kind of way. And it's like, I think the whole thing is Roy had never been hit in his career because he wasn't getting hit early in his career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he wasn't really getting, and that shot he took from Tarver, and it was more than that. It was the fact that he went up to heavyweight.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
And he came back and lost 30 pounds because he couldn't get Tyson and Holyfield. Those were supposed to be the two fights. Deal messed up the whole thing because him and Don King couldn't. All Holyfield had to do was take the deal. He was like, "Look, Don King is willing to let you fight my Roy Jones, but you got a lawsuit against Don King. You got to drop the lawsuit, and then he'll let you go ahead. You finna make $30, $40 million." So these people are so stupid. Roy was like, "I can't believe what I'm dealing with. Mike Tyson don't want to let go of his cars. I don't want to lose my cars." And he's like, Mike, it's a car. He did not want to let go of the car, so they couldn't get that fight done. Then Holyfield, he mad at Don King over the damn lawsuit. Don King was like, "All right, I'll let him go," but he was like, "Holyfield's, he's suing me right now." So he's like, "If he drops the lawsuit, I'll prove the fight for you and Holyfield. Go ahead and do the fight. He's like, all right, bet. He go to Holyfield like, man, all you got to do is drop this lawsuit against Don King, and then you good. No, I mean, Don, he hurt my feelings. Just
like when he did it, like.
I know that, I'm entitled to that money and this money. I want all the money.
Oh God, that's
man. He told Don King that ungrateful 12 baby mama having mother. We get another motherfucking dime out of me. Yeah, I ain't
King was pissed off, man.
King they just cleaned up his image and everything. That's why he went from the God-fearing man. Yeah, then all of a sudden you start hearing about all them baby mamas that just came out of nowhere.
That's how it goes.
Such a religious man. Look at him. He's so in tune with the Lord. He was praising, coming down there. Shot of steroids. He coming down the ring. Oh, praise the Lord.
Yeah, giving everybody the holy headbutt in the ring, man.
So holy headbutt.
Yeah, man, giving everybody the
They was Holyfield got like 12 baby mamas. He ain't took care of 3.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he was like, I told you I'd get there when I can, damn it.
Hey, Vader's out of his mind, dog.
Them steroids mess your brain up, man.
So that's why, boy, he dropped that 20-30 pounds, man, and went back down to light heavyweight. Should have never done that. And that first time, he barely survived. He was so drained because he lost so much muscle.
Yeah.
And he was
and his body's not used to that.
Right, I cut so much muscle.
And he didn't have the speed neither.
The reflexes were gone.
The
reflexes were gone, boy.
Was his resistance like to take punches like that? Like he got dropped before, and they called it a slip, but he got knocked by the dude from Queensbridge. The Puerto Rican dude, he lost the fight, but he known just for that. Like, yo, you dude, man, he the one that dropped Roy Jones.
Yeah, but isn't that the same dude? He put his hands behind his back and then.
No, it ain't that dude. I don't know. That dude was like a fireman or something. They just dunked him up.
Yeah, I think that's the dude. He smacked him and he put his hands. The signature. Put his hands behind his back and smacked him and shit.
Yeah, that wasn't that guy.
Okay, that wasn't him.
No,
that
all right, fellas,
he used to embarrass dudes out there.
He used to embarrass. The shot that he got James Toney with, and they ruled it a knockdown, even though it wasn't, bro. He had his hands down with that left hook, boy.
Man, the shot he got disqualified for hitting Montel Griffin.
Outlaw, fix your audio, man. You echoing.
The shot he gave Montel Griffin, and they called it they disqualified him for the shot.
Still echoing. Fix that.
It's better? All right. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I gotta get up in the morning. All right, man. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. One shot and he sat down.
Speaking of that,
Montel was trying to talk shit after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
He beat the brakes off of him in the second fight.
I see Montel all the time, so. So I was like, man, that's like he known out here. They be like, "What's up, champ?" But he know.
He was a paper champion. They gave him that belt.
Damn. Woo! That's the first time Roy caught it.
Man, set him down, man.
He from Queensbridge.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! And he dropped Roy with that, and they called it a slip. Roy slipped. I'm like, he ain't slipped.
He got knocked out.
Why they say Don King be robbing the boxers?
Yeah, watch that. That's poop. Woo, 1-2, baby. Queensbridge. Queensbridge.
Man.
Hey man, hey Cino, I got a question while we on this too, man.
Right there, though.
I got a question, Cino, while we on this, man. So I was looking at, because Jeff, Floyd Mayweather, Uncle Jeff Mayweather, he got his own YouTube channel. And they do these little fantasy fights, right?
Oh yeah.
So I thought about this, man. He was talking about, Floyd Senior said that, if Floyd Jr. would have fought Sugar Ray in his prime, he would have beat his ass. I don't know if he talked about this, but who you think of winning that fight? If they was in their prime, Floyd and Ray.
And Floyd and Ray, that's a different fight. It's gonna be difficult. Poof, right there on the money. But if Floyd and Ray went at it, that's difficult. We've had this discussion 1,000 times. Floyd went all the way up to his face, and it was a monster. Like, it was crazy. Because him and Floyd, man, it was like even Ray told Floyd, he couldn't believe Floyd came at him like that. But Floyd did that to promote himself, and it was really good. Because Sugar Ray couldn't believe it. He was, you not even in my weight class. Like, you weren't even in my weight class.
In other words, let me say this in layman's terms. You barking up the wrong tree, buddy.
Yeah, here's the thing about Ray. Ray was big for one.
Yeah, he's a middleweight.
Right, he's a middleweight.
Yeah.
Floyd is 130 pounds.
Lightweight.
Like 100.
He that little.
135. And then he moved up to weight, and he had the skill set, but Ray's speed and power would have been a difficult fight. I mean, let's say they both was at welterweight. It's hard to say. I mean, he still say he would take him because we had this conversation one too long ago.
Of course he was.
Me and him was watching.
That's what he's supposed to say.
That's the last time I seen him. We was watching Hagler and Hearns. I mean, not Hagler, but Hagler and Leonard. They had that playing while we was in the strip club. And we were up there looking at the fight, and I'm telling him everything that's going to happen. He was at that fight. He was like, Roger took me to this fight. He was like, I was sitting in the crowd watching this fight, but he was like, I don't remember nothing about this damn fight. I'm like telling him what's going to come and everything. I'm like, okay, watch what's going to happen right here. And I showed him, I was like, see, Ray couldn't take it. He was always susceptible to them uppercuts. And I was like, if you caught Ray with uppercut, that boy with the legs going to turn to spaghetti. He was like, man. I was like, what? He was like, man. So he was like, man, when I told him how Ray set it all up, got the ring, got everything, he was like, oh, that was smart. That was smart.
You can get
like, that's the first championship fight ever at 12 rounds. They all been 15. This is the first one at 12.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, that's smart. That was real smart. Oh, yeah, Hagler was dumb for that. It was it's like, I'm like, he wanted to showcase the whole fight. I'm like, that's what he wanted to showcase. So I was like, he wanted that fight so bad he read all the terms. That's how confident he was.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And this is Roy at his prime. Look at the foul.
Yeah, he mad.
Yeah. Roy had the hold.
Yeah, that shook his ass.
Roy, he caught you with that sneaky left southpaw. But see, that's his former sparring partner. And that's why he said, I don't like fighting my sparring partner. I told you they know so much about me, man. They know everything about you because they've been sparring against you. That's why I don't like fighting my sparring partner.
Right, that's death sentence.
But since we on the discussion of boxing,
Damn.
Golly.
Yeah, that left.
Yeah, that's why we
Hit him right in that goddamn chin. Cacao.
Oh,
He got touched up. He got touched up with one of those. I can't do that. Can't do that shot.
Right.
Now, Cedric, what were you finna say?
Well, what happened? Why Tour man David Tour never fought Mike Tyson?
They never got around to it because at that time, too, Mike Tyson was probably locked up. Mike was locked up.
Because I remember they did an interview with him after he did a fight, and his I think it was his trainer. He was like, "Oh, if Mike Tyson want to fight David Tour, tell him to come to HBO. We'll fight him."
Yep, that meant the fight wasn't happening. So that's all that meant. That fight ain't happening.
That would have been a hell of a fight.
But people always gave me a hard time because I used to tell them all the time. I'm like, bruh, Mike Tyson's second reign was just trash.
Well, that's because he was locked up for so long. Then they put him right back in jail when he beat up that dude in traffic. The dude got out the car and started yelling at his wife, and Mike Tyson got up and bent that dude into a suitcase. And they put
He just folded him up, walking outside. All right,
dude gonna jump out the car. He think he yelling at a woman, and Mike Tyson get out the passenger seat like, "What you think of my wife?" It was like,
Did I say to your wife, sir?
What you think of my wife?
Yeah, he was, "What you think of my wife?"
You know what? You know the funniest story you ever told about Mike Tyson?
What?
Him and Mike Dicker.
Oh yeah, Mike Dicker at the bar when he was getting ready to beat up Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, I said, man, you mean to tell me old Mike Dicker is finna fight Mike Tyson? Oh no, that ain't gonna go well.
And they was up at Walter Payton's spot.
Damn.
Yeah, they was at the Big Kahuna in Algonquin. Well, on Algonquin Road. That's where it used to be. It was in like Mount Prospect. Yeah, man, that was not finna go with good. Otis Wilson, the thing. OT was there. Woo! Michael Jordan was scared to death. Man, just with it, man. Just tell me you fucked Robin, didn't you?
Why wouldn't you be scared of Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson, the heavyweight champion of the world. He can knock you out in one punch.
I mean,
no, he can go. Mike Dicker could go get knocked out.
If Michael Jordan said the wrong thing, he's like, man, just go and tell me, man. We know she a little slut. You hit that.
If I was Michael Jordan, I'd be like, look, I plead the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Mike did. Mike played the role.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. You never tell him that.
Man, Jordan, like, man, come on, Mike. No, you know I ain't do that. No, man. OT saw the pressure on Mike's face and was like, I gotta get Mike out of here.
Speaking of Michael Jordan, he been getting it from left and right because not only Isaiah had something to say about him. Who was that? Hey, I seen the interview. He used to play with the Pistons.
What, Lambeer?
Not Lambeer. He was a role player. Dang, he did a Vlad interview, I think.
Oh, you talking about John Sally?
Not Sally. Dang, what's his name?
I know what you're talking about. Dude talked bad about MJ. It was funny. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
And he was on the Pistons?
Yeah, played for the Pistons.
Yeah, he was on the Pistons.
Scott Hastings?
No.
He wouldn't know Scott Hastings if you seen him.
Hey, Scott is still off the train, baby.
Hold on, was it John Long?
John Long.
No, I don't think that was it.
Come on, man. Keep them coming.
What are you talking about? What did he interview Adrian Dantley or somebody? It's like he the only disgruntled player I know.
Yeah, that bitter ass. Yeah.
I mean, AD still disgruntled right now. He man, Isaiah wanted me out and I'm out. I was like, dude, it was my team. I'll be like, you on crack?
Well, just get the answer that. Just get the answer that. What you call gave him that Mark Aguirre gave. He was like, dude, I'm better than AD. Player to player, ain't no comparison.
Because he was.
Eddie Curry wasn't no bad boy Piston or Stacey Augmon.
Oh no, Stacey Augmon was a Piston. He wasn't a bad boy Piston. Stacey Augmon was a Piston like in the 90s and shit.
Right. He was the lukewarm Piston.
That was the Teal era.
Yeah, that was the Teal.
Yeah, them the Mustang
The
Pistons.
Mustang.
Oh, the Teal torque.
The Teal. Oh my
God. I'm trying to figure out who this player was that they talk about.
If you look at the boy interview, you know what I'm talking about. I know.
The only
You talking about Bedford, William Bedford?
Yeah, William Bedford. Yeah, him.
You William Bedford?
Yeah, bottom barrel.
Boy, Bedford. You mean to tell me? Oh, Sal set that up.
Yep.
Sal set that up.
So I was like, wait a minute. I said, who is William Bedford? I never heard of him. I know who Sally is. I know who Robin and all them. I never heard of William Bedford.
William Bedford, he was the backup center.
I see it right here. A year ago, Sally was on the damn thing, and he mentioned when William Bedford got busted for coke. Here it is. 5 days later, Vlad then got William Bedford confronting him over his drug problem.
Right.
Went to rehab to avoid suspension. Why you doing bad like that, folks? Man, we knew he was on the rails, but man, he did his own. Man, his job was to come in there and whack somebody in the face. Whatever we did, he had the Tree Rollins job. Till we got Tree and Ben had to go. We like, man, we gotta get Ben up out of here. William Bedford had to go. And we got Tree Rollins. And then Tree took that role, and Tree was great. It was Tree Rollins time, baby.
Tree Rollins was used for, even in Atlanta. That's all he was used for.
Rashad McCants ain't taking.
Yeah, we can't get no foul calls. Okay, Tree Rollins, get in the game.
Yeah, Rashad never took a shot at MJ. What you talking about? Rashad McCants took a shot at MJ. You know.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what.
I know who almost put them things on MJ. Same person who put them things on Kobe.
Oh, talking about Charles. Yeah, I remember that when him and Charles put to go at it, MJ and Charles. But I'm telling you, Charles with it, like MJ would put that big hand around Charles' whole neck.
Mike's choking Reggie Miller, dog. Mike wanted to choke the hell out of Reggie Miller, man.
Yeah, Reggie and all them.
He punched Reggie Miller. What you talking about?
Mike, and that's what I said. Reggie, he'll fight them. He ain't gonna fight. He gonna run up on Lambeer? Hell no. He ain't gonna run up on him. He ain't gonna run up on Rick Mahorn. He ain't gonna run up on none of them big boys that ain't.
Listen, he didn't want
none with Parrish. He wasn't gonna run up on Parrish like that.
Oh yeah, not on Big Parrish.
He didn't want no smoke with Vernon Maxwell.
Oh
Maxwell was about to fight him just because he scored 30. He like, this nigga out here trying to embarrass us, dog. I'm about to go.
I called the Gary Payton
game for nothing. He was playing D.O. Michael Jordan, and they just called a foul and threw him out of the game. That's how scared they was. He was finna hit Michael Jordan. That's it was the worst ejection I have ever seen.
There was this. So there was this.
They had the cops over there. Immediately, to escort him out. I ain't never seen that happen in an NBA game to any player. Bro. They escorted him to Chicago Stadium. Please tell me this.
Hey, so there was
Please tell me is that so I could find this.
So there was this thing that Kenny said about Vernon Maxwell checking Michael Jordan and shit. He said, Mike had scored on Vernon Maxwell. He said, Max said, if you score on me again the way you score on me, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, but I know his whole career. I know out of Vernon Maxwell's whole career, there's two players that he just didn't mess with. One of them was Hakeem, because Hakeem slapped him for spitting on the floor. Then the other guy.
That's the king, dog.
Then the other guy was Gary Payton.
That's Gary Payton, dog. Like Hakeem and
Gary Payton tried to hit him with a weight.
They called a foul on Max right away. They were so scared because of what happened on the first play. They called a foul on Max right here. He did him. Somebody else fouled him. It was a foul, right?
Yeah, I don't want none of that. They like, I don't want none of that.
Yeah, then they came back. Max is on him.
Like, hey, what's up with your man, guy? What's up with your man?
Yeah. All up on Mike. And they like, what's wrong with this motherfucker? Foul.
That is funny.
Take out.
Look at him.
He ready to kick it off. He throw the gum at the ref. Watch, he gonna throw the gum at him.
Like, hey, you're not gonna fight. You're not gonna fight MJ tonight.
Look at this.
Right. Oh, protecting Michael.
Man, what they scared of Vernon for, man? Come on.
Protecting Mike.
That's funny, dog.
They scared of him, man. They scared of Vernon out to protect
That
Mike,
is
boy.
funny,
Come
man.
on.
They wouldn't let nobody get Mike up.
They gonna have two
That
officers.
is funny, bro.
Why, they got two police officers behind them.
Right.
Yeah, like if you don't bring Mike a pacifier and a blankie, dog, they gonna call a foul on you.
Every time.
Oh,
Every
hell.
time.
Magic Johnson said it best. Magic Johnson told y'all you can't get too close to Mike. It's a foul.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You already know that. You breathe on Mike is a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like, look, he grabbing my waist. Hey, let it go. Hey, look.
Damn, Michael Jordan was sensitive like hell.
Man, Mad Max.
Yeah, he cried all the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
ain't still when he about to fight and calling to the ref, you better call that foul. Refs couldn't overturn calls because Mike got mad. Bro, we watched all that shit tonight.
Of course, bro.
Nah, the crazy thing is, he punched Reggie Miller in the face, and they threw Reggie Miller out of the game.
Horace is trying to hold him back.
Horace like, please, man, don't do it.
What the fuck is that?
Look at him.
Oh, no.
Oh, I remember this.
Man, don't ever touch me. He told the homeboy, man, watch your hands up off me. He fine. He's gonna get
You over the stairs.
Vernon Maxwell, dog.
Damn, you watching the
Maxwell had no chill, bro.
He still ain't got no chill to this day.
Listen, this is why the 80s was the best era of basketball.
I swear, bro.
Right.
And the 70s is right behind it, too, man. The 70s right behind it.
Yeah,
man. Right behind it, yeah.
It's the finals. Who get ejected in the finals, baby?
Yep. Yep.
Man, stop saying like, dog, this is the NBA finals, man. You can't get
Right. Right.
the finals, baby. Man, Max didn't care. They called him foul.
You talking about a guy? You talking about a guy who got upset that he wasn't in the game plan, so he just quit on the team entirely.
Yeah, then he over here crying and stuff.
Calling fouls on me, man.
Look at Vernon.
Yeah, damn refs, man. They always
Vernon
did that.
Maxwell. Vernon Maxwell was like, man, I don't even want to play no more. Man, I'm done. I'm out of here.
That's too funny, man.
Yeah, Starks missed the free throw as usual.
Uh-oh. He said Starks missed the free throw
as usual.
Max, they
Look, man, you see this light skinned dude, man.
Starks missed more than free throws. He missed threes.
Man, Starks had that one hot ass game, man, and then went to sleep in game 7.
Yeah, I thought they had it in game 6. I thought when they came back.
Yeah.
Oh, they knocked the Knicks out the air. That's just a regular foul back then.
Exactly.
They didn't.
Nowadays, everybody act like they got shot. They on the ground for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then Starks came over there. Yeah, I remember this. He was finna go at Ori. Starks
and Ori talking trash too.
Yeah.
Max like, no, you getting back to me. I got him. I ain't like him. Oh, I'm ready for the BS.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the John. You ain't gonna pull your John Stark stuff with me.
Right.
Hey, shit, you ain't back down, though. Hey.
Yeah, they tagged both of them up. Yeah, he's like, man, what's going on?
You looking around like you are chill.
Man, he pushed Ori out the way and say, I'm down for the BS. Move, Ori.
Yeah,
I got this. What? Ori didn't have to do that. Ori like, oh, I'm good. Max got me. Like, what's up? I love Vernon. And look what he did to Oakley. Oakley tried to give him that nudge. He said, get on me.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna knock this dude out. Y'all keep playing with me.
This is the second time he went at it. Max went in there the whole time. He went in the locker room to give it to somebody. No, I swear, this is why they stopped this, because players used to go through the same tunnel.
And they'll still be going in it.
Yeah, and that's when he was going down. They like, we got to stop that.
Right.
Yeah, they going to the back. Max, get there, get him from behind.
Sweet, got him.
Max back there giving it to him. You see the teammate was running back there to grab back.
Well, at least he didn't do what Chris Mills did. Well, he tried to get in front of he waited till everybody got outside the bus and tried to make Buzz and Wells get off the bus. Talking about some get off the bus. I'ma light this bus up.
Yeah.
Man, Mad Max, dog.
Dude, wow, man. Nigga went in the back and say, nigga, come on.
We loved Mad Max back in the day. I used to wait to watch it.
Sean Kemp, he
about to give it to Kill.
Look at Max telling GP.
Pushed the ref
hey,
out the
man,
way.
hold on. Yeah, GP, like, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, GP crazy.
Yeah. Back again with MJ. Like, yeah, I got you, boy. Yeah, you in Houston now.
And the crazy thing about Vernon Maxwell, and Kenny Smith said this, they would fight, right? After the game, he would bring his son to get Michael Jordan's autograph. And I'm like, okay, that dude is crazy.
Yeah, bro,
crazy.
Yeah, he showed Gary Payton, Gary GP, like, man, are you out your mind?
And he's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, GP, like, what the hell wrong with you? Yeah,
like I said, GP tried to hit him with a weight one time when they was in practice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Vernon Maxwell was crazy, dog. He ain't he ready to go.
Later,
All right.
All right, then.
All right, Jose.
They was ready. They was on site ready for the war, man. Maxwell, I used to wait to watch him play, man, because I knew I was gonna get some entertainment. Shit.
Yeah, bro.
And speaking of Sean Kemp, I finally figured out what led up to the list of blister dunk. because all the lifter hit him and he knocked him out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they played the game before that. I think they was in the playoffs. They played the game before that. All the lifter hit him in the face and knocked him out cold. So the next game, he saw him, he dunked on him, and you already know what happened after that.
Yep, it was the Lister Blister and the Rattling Gatling.
Man.
Chris Gatlin.
You got first of all, hold on. I'm glad you brought that one up because if you dunk on me, I ain't shaking your hand. Me and you gonna have to fight.
He gave it up to us. See, that's back then when you could actually point at somebody and team.
Right.
And then that Atlanta Hawks fight ruined all of it, man. That brawls, they stopped that. They changed the rule right then and there.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's when they named Michael Jordan. Yeah, I remember that. They named Michael Jordan. They made that article and made Michael Jordan the next Dr. J, and that pissed Doc off.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that pissed him off.
That shit was trash.
Early.
Yeah, that pissed him off. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of people that didn't like Mike.
Yeah. Damn near the whole league ain't like him. That's why I told him. Nobody like Mike.
They gonna throw it all on Zeke. I'm like, Zeke, man, the lion that didn't like you was around the corner. The whole West. The whole West.
Man, Magic didn't like him like no.
But I saw that All-Star game like 10 years ago, dog, and we watched the whole game.
The next he got on the stethoscope. He got on the doctor suit, man. Doctor saw shit and was pissed off. Doctor's like, oh man, I'm still in the league, and y'all trying to replace me and make this guy the new Dr. J. They was calling him Dr. Jordan. I'm like, oh man, this dude, man, I swear, it was ridiculous. The NBA couldn't think of no name for him, so they was, hey, Dr. J.
I think they tried to give him a name the first go around and it didn't take off.
Well, that was Steve Kerr. Johnny Red Kerr gave him that, Captain Marvel. That was ridiculous. I was like, oh God, here comes Captain
What was
Marvel.
his name for him?
Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel jumped in.
So Michael Jordan was just like LeBron.
Yeah, he was just like LeBron, except he was better.
Like Hulk Hogan and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the thing is that they weren't gonna. Mike was something that was like an exciting player. They was just like they didn't know he was gonna do what he did.
They didn't know that.
Like when he came in the league, he just like it was like an explosion.
Yeah,
like the way he was going, because most of them dudes, man, they was drinking beer, they were coked up, they weren't no professional athletes.
Right.
Mike was in there gliding through the boom, man, quick, 6'6", jumping up, wham, reverse layup. They was, what the hell is this?
Right. They ain't never seen that before. They was like, what the hell is this?
His teammates was on his back, said, look, young blood, slow down.
Right.
Man, you running goddamn court, man. I'm about to have a heart attack around here, man.
Right.
They smoking a cigarette in the square at halftime with the coach. Coach giving them a cool. Man, I'm down to my last two. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Who been in my cooler, man? Drink me. It's halftime. They drinking a beer. That was the NBA back then. Man, they was doing cocaine in the room. I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about this. So I'm like, yeah, exactly.
I'm like, damn, Mike, you ain't have to snitch on everybody business. Shit, God damn.
But he ain't named no names. He ain't really read out. I mean, he just said my teammate. Everybody was on coke at that time, dude. The NBA had to shut down.
Yeah,
and make coke rules. Dude, they was passing out, having damn near ODs in the damn training.
Yeah,
I mean, they was
worse in the 70s, dog. Shit.
Yeah, the whole it was a cesspool in the 70s.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that was, and then it's still in the 80s. They ain't start cleaning it up till like 84, 85, 86.
Lim Bias.
Lim Bias stayed
Lim Bias was
that's what
turned
really
the NBA around.
Yeah.
They was cracking down too a little in the 70s too, because they like we ain't gonna have a league.
Right.
Then when they got Magic and Bird, and they start getting like all that publicity from having Magic and Bird, and then Doc and all that, they was like bought the ABA and got Doc in there. They was like, man, we going places, but we can't get those sponsors if we don't clean this drugs problem up.
Right.
We did an interview, his whole nose was like,
And then,
oh, hold on.
you know how when cocaine became crack. Yeah.
Right.
Man, like Spencer Haywood, man, and damn the what's his name, the Magic Johnson. Oh, okay. Y'all say y'all don't need me. Okay, and the cap down, and y'all ain't gonna call me back. All right, cool. All right, I'll talk to you later.
I think Spencer Haywood tried to put a hit out of
when he said the hit is back on, that was my part right there. I was laughing.
Hilarious.
There you go, Spence. Spence was like, let's go.
That was my favorite part. Spencer Haywood was so gone in that damn thing on the field. He was like, man, who? The Lakers? Everybody. The whole Lakers.
The whole Lakers.
It was like, who we hitting? The Los Angeles Lakers. He had a hit on the whole Lakers. And his whole boy, it wasn't like they said, man, the Lakers, you sure you want to do that? They was in there loading the pistol. They got the revolver.
Right. They was ready to go.
They was ready to go to war.
That's that dude Wood Harris. He don't get no props.
He don't.
Oh, Wood, man. Wood is great. I miss him in BMF, baby.
He was Pat. Dog, Pat, he was man. Pat is hilarious.
Yes, Pat was hilarious. Like he just show up out of nowhere. They like, man, how the hell you got here? Where the hell you came from?
That nigga
Don't worry about it.
up out of nowhere.
I just feel like the thing. I just said once I saw him getting house his own supply, I was like, okay, I ain't with that.
That's how it was though back then. They were bringing in all that extra money. He was just like, cool, I'm gonna work these dudes to the bone. I'm gonna grind them up.
Right.
They ain't never finna leave me. I'm gonna have them in so much debt. They can't get from under me. And then they kept coming up with the bags. He was like, damn. He was like, man, I need this. Now I'm gonna give you this. No, you take what I give you. Now you sell that. You make your money off this. He had them selling.
And then they thought he was gonna kill him. Then he turned around, killed old dude.
They thought it was a joke. Until he went to go take them to bury the bodies and shit. It was like,
they knew who was making the money and who was snorting it up and losing it. They were like, look, these boys gonna make us some money. Y'all, you ain't even out there no more.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
At least you can wish me luck.
At least you can wish me luck.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't kidnapped nobody, man. That's a soft kidnap.
Right. Right.
But you know, Wood Harris, you know, he got his name from The Wire and shit, Avon Barksdale and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wires is crazy. Yeah, man. Wood Harris been that dude for a minute.
He one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah, above
the rim, man. I'm a soldier. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, he was a straight up soldier. Tupac called him right over there. Ooh.
Hell yeah. He killed that role right there. He killed that shit.
Yeah, he went right. Wood Harris had no problem. He went out and popped something. He was finna pop everybody in broad daylight.
Hell yeah.
I'm a soldier. Y'all
see,
see,
you died just like a soldier.
Got to
like he said, man, I don't care what he said. I'm starting.
Right.
I will bury the both of you.
I'll bury you peanut head ass nigga in the back.
Right.
Hilarious.
Yeah, man, I tell y'all keep playing with me.
Yep. He was there, man. He was about to flip. He
Every
time that boy was on go all the time.
He was down on the street. He was like, man, you need a hug, man.
Right.
He said, "You see it?" He was like, "Man, you see that?" I'm like, "Man, you need a role model, hug or something."
Hell no, Ja wouldn't give Mike no good. Mike could kill that boy. Man, look, Ja, look, stop it. Like, let's stop the madness. Look, I love Ja, bravado, but listen, he need to worry about staying healthy for these games so he can win. Like, you ain't finna beat Mike and nobody back in the day. No, you're not.
I'm gonna just basically say it like this though. I appreciate his confidence because people have been doubting him all his whole life. Now people just starting to see like, man, he actually better than we thought he was gonna be.
Well, I don't know who was doubting him, but you could see he was great when he stepped up.
A lot of people thought he was too small. So
they said that about Iverson. They said that about Isaiah. They said that about Iverson and all of them. And they came out and beat everybody's ass on the court.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you can't just go. It ain't about your size, it's about your heart, man. Shit, it's what your heart gonna do. We done had guys that's big and big as hell, but they soft as hell in that when it get to the fourth quarter and get to the game, they soft. So
Right. Man, Michael Jordan will not allow Ja Morant to beat him.
No, hell no. I'm telling you what's gonna happen, T. As soon as he go up, dog, he gonna slap him. He gonna be like, foul.
I'll go even further than that. Remember what happened with him and Richard Hamilton when Richard Hamilton was beating him in the shooting game? Then the coach told him, "Hey, it's time to get to the bus." He was like,
don't want to stop. Yeah, he don't want to stop.
Yeah, but dog,
he's known for doing that.
Mike never been a great shooter. He's just a great scorer.
That's happened to him several times at least.
Right. It's a difference. It's a difference between just shooting, like Cool coaching them, they shoot. Mike was just great at scoring and picking his spots, and he get hot from that spot. So that's how Mike was. Mike, he always thinking he could just beat anybody and shooting somewhere. It's like, bro, no. You're a scorer.
He even tried to outshoot Magic Johnson, and Magic Johnson was killing him.
Yeah, because Magic Johnson just as competitive, nigga. Magic ain't finna lose. What you mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's
crazy as
they call
hell.
him Magic because he hit trick shots all day.
Man, they were practicing. That's what they were shooting. That's what they were doing. They were practicing.
Magic was hitting those in the finals.
Yeah, Magic not losing, bro. Magic is an asshole when it comes to losing. Like he. I said the same thing. I said about Isaiah Thomas. I said about Magic Johnson. Don't let that smile fool you. Oh man, Isaiah, Mad Dog. I don't even put Michael on their level. He's not messing with Magic, Isaiah, or Bird. Them guys was different. Mike started winning like Isaiah said. He started beating y'all in the 90s. He wasn't beating us. Shoot, that's all, man.
Yeah, man. That's why I said Detroit made Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah,
right. They made him and stuff, man.
All right, Gordon, go ahead. The floor is yours. Now you defend Ja Morant. You say Ja Morant can take it.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
Are you in there, Gordon?
Lord, come on now.
Did you come and realize that it's over?
You can blow my high. God damn it.
Before it even started.
Come on.
That boy says gonna blow his high, man.
I guess Gordon's audio, he's getting that fixed.
Y'all gotta come on, man.
Because he's gonna say something crazy as hell. Come on.
I'm curious to see. He say he got an argument. Now I hope Gordon realized that John is talking about a one-on-one basketball game. against Michael Jordan.
You gotta come in ready, dog. Come on, get your audio and stuff right. Come on,
man. Listen,
that's what I'm saying. You can't,
they did a meme, man. Your girl challenged you to play you for the phone. Dude turned in the mic, man. We know what it is one-on-one. For the phone, nah.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, come on. Like, let's stop kidding. Ja is not finna like. I don't even think Ja would have gave it to AI or Isaiah one.
Oh no!
All right,
no, man.
Come on.
All right, there you go.
Come on.
All right, there you go. Your audio fixed. Go ahead.
Come on.
Yes, sir. HDTV. Look, man. Come on, man. Look at it objectively, bro.
I am.
Y'all looking at the fact, okay, I'll give you. I think LeBron's the GOAT, but let's say Mike is the GOAT. You gotta give it. Hold on. You gotta give it.
We are not going.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You gotta give it to Ja that he at least he got the nuts to say it.
We did.
And believe it.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, you can go into a fight thinking you're the best in the world, but still get knocked out.
Right.
But you can't win unless you think you're the best.
No,
think about. Okay, let's go back. Do you think Ja could beat AI?
No.
Hell no.
No.
Man, y'all underestimating that boy, man.
I don't know.
No.
Y'all underestimating that boy, man.
Allen Iverson, no. He would not have beat Iverson.
So, what was you going to say?
But you know who Iverson is, man?
That'd been a good game to watch. That'd have been. It depends on if Allen Iverson was drunk.
If Iverson was drunk.
You can't be. He couldn't be Allen Iverson drunk. He couldn't be Allen Iverson sober.
No.
You talk about a man. You talk about a man who stayed up 2 days partying and went to the All-Star game and showed out.
And dropped. Dog, he went partying the night before, drunk, high, everything, and came and dropped 60 the next night. Yeah. That dude was unreal. That's
I knew you were gonna say something crazy.
Like I love Ja Morant, man.
Now going,
he couldn't do it.
Yes, sir.
About playing Michael Jordan in a one-on-one basketball game.
Okay. All right. Well, Ja. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Ja is a little small. What's Ja? 6'2", 6'3"?
He's bigger than Iverson.
6'3", 170.
I mean, he's bigger than Iverson.
170 pounds.
Yeah, he's bigger than Iverson, but he ain't got.
Okay.
Iverson.
My initial thought was Ja would be quicker than even a primetime Mike. He'd be quicker, so he'd get to the rack. Now the question is, would Mike erase everything once he got to the rack?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he won Defensive Player of the Year. Don't you?
Michael Jordan, yeah, he got problems.
Yes.
If you talk about 92, 90, 91, 92, 93, Mike.
I know Mike can jump higher, dude. Mike had a 48-inch vertical, bro.
And Mike was
sir. He wasn't jumping higher than Ja. No, sir.
He does, bro. It's recorded, bro. Mike had a 48-inch vertical, bro. Ja only has a 44-inch. It's documented.
No, Mike Brown. Jordan is not 6'7". He was like 6'6". He's not 6'7".
He's 6'6".
Stop over glorifying Mike, man.
Please do.
I think them cards and them.
He wouldn't have dunked on. Ja wouldn't have dunked on Mike.
No.
Hey, Carcino, you right on that. Ja, he would have hurt Ja before he would have let him dunk.
He might get one in on him, but only one. He kept him off guard. I could see that happening once.
Nah, he ain't kept.
Like, okay,
Mike ain't gonna let him dunk on him, dog.
Dog, I'm telling you.
If this man won't let his own son score a touchdown on him, what makes you think he can dunk? What makes you think Ja can dunk on him?
You ain't dunking on me in my camp. Nobody dunking on me.
Right. You're right. Okay, then. Okay, let's change the argument then. Is there anyone alive that y'all can see that could beat Mike one-on-one at any point in Mike's career?
Probably only
Kobe would have got him.
Kobe would be, or T-Mac. I give T-Mac a shot too.
T-Mac got a shot too.
Or Penny,
or Penny, yeah.
Penny in his prime before Penny got hurt.
Before he got hurt,
that would have been a good matchup, but I think Mike's physicality would have got to Penny.
Yeah,
true.
Down the stretch, it would have.
Yeah, his physicality.
As far as Penny go, I used to argue with people. I said, bro, this dude got hurt. Not only did he got hurt because he had to carry the load, but the dude was like about $170, $160.
No, he was about 180.
No, he was 190, almost 200, dog.
Yeah.
Penny
was like 200.
Yeah, because remember he's 6'7". He was 6'7",
like
almost
6'7", like 201, something like
that. Right.
Yeah, and plus, Penny was lean. You know what I'm saying? He was lean.
Yeah, but he was not as physically strong. I mean, he was strong, but not like
that.
Not like
Mike then was like 6'6", 230. You know what I'm saying? He picked up a lot of weight when he came back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hit the weight.
Scottie Pippen could beat him.
Oh, okay. He's
trolling.
If you couldn't beat, if you couldn't stop,
come on,
that game.
He's trolling, man.
Listen, I don't remember Scottie Pippen. Like, nigga, like y'all.
Hold on, man. Hey. Okay, man. You guys are probably younger than me, man.
Oh my God!
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
Guys,
seriously, what ain't got nothing to do with
you. Listen, Nicholas Jacobs is younger than all of us. Now he's younger than you, and he wouldn't say that stupid ass shit.
I'm telling you. Thank you.
So y'all are saying Mike was a better defender than Scottie?
Yes.
No.
Dude,
no.
No. Blow my heart. I told y'all. Why did you let him in?
Scottie Pippen was such a great defender that he wouldn't have got 50 points dropped on him by Jamal Mashburn. Y'all better go and swim with that shit.
Dog, the dude was getting murdered, dog, by Pierce. From the damn the Pacers. He was getting killed by a guy who didn't have a real good offensive game.
Yeah, he was getting killed.
Man, no, hold on now. Hey, I'm from Indy, so I know what you're talking about. Derek McKee.
Yeah,
hey,
McKee.
They used to give it to him.
That's my guy, McKee. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, McKee.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Give him the business.
Everybody
Rice used to give him the business.
Everybody gave Scottie Pippen. They would look up and see. They say, "Oh, it's Scottie Pippen."
Oh, you?
No, Dominique was scoring 45 on Scottie.
Yeah, it was the freaking it was the Jordan and Dominique show.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: in Indy, Ron Artest, I remember, man, I was sitting at a restaurant talking to this cat. He said, "Hey, Scottie Pippen's the rawest defender in the NBA."
What?
Straight up.
Right.
No, the thing about Scottie is Scottie had a long wingspan. And with his athleticism, he makes it difficult, and he can get up on point guards. Right. So if you have a like John Stockton and you put Scottie on him with them long arms, it makes it difficult.
Yeah,
for John to do something. But you can get by Scottie. You know, like you could trick him and get by him. That's why when guys like Grant Hill got in there, and they were just having no problems. I saw the Plastic Man. He really basically got that name on Scottie.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'll give you that. Stacey Augmon was real with it. Yeah.
That man twisted like a pretzel. He was crossing.
Man, shoot, bro.
Dirt Nowitzki put up 40 on him, man.
Stacey Augmon arms was from here to Idaho, dog. Like, so he's gonna cross everybody.
I mean, like Stacey Augmon didn't even really have skills like that. You know what I'm saying?
The Bradford Smith game, baby. Who remembers the LeBradford Smith game again?
Oh God!
You talking about the one where he bust Mike up?
Yeah, that was
in
history. Dog, you want to talk about a player getting lucky, dog? And it was on a back-to-back night against the same team. Then they had to go to Washington. Man, Mike embarrassed the Bradford Smith. It was so bad because they was like, yeah, we got the Michael Jordan letter. You get off on Mike. Dude, he got off on Mike that night. LeBron Smith just couldn't miss. And I was like, man, he was feeling himself too. And it was like, man, the best feeling of his life went to the first nightmare the next night.
Yeah,
he even went up to Mike after the game, and he was like, "Yeah, good game."
Eccles did drop 50.
No, but he didn't do that. That's the thing. Mike lied. Mike made that whole thing up. Mike
made
said
everything.
He never say that to Mike. Mike, was he gonna tell me good game? He
took it personal.
Mike done lied on
Like the time they said, "Oh, Michael Jordan was in the restaurant and he seen George Karl, and George Karl didn't speak to him."
Yeah,
I took it personal.
Got him over there.
I took it personal.
But that did happen. George Karl was like, he's like, man, I ain't want to, say nothing so everybody could think we fraternizing and all that. We in the fight. I just came in and just went down and sat down, and Mike was, did you see that? George Karl didn't even say nothing to me.
Right.
Mike took that person.
Skip Bayless used to say it all the time. He used to say Michael Jordan would make stuff up to get himself psyched up before a game. Like,
Van Gundy, that was a regular season game.
Right. Hey, Mike was psycho with it.
I'm a cop, man. That's why they used to like Lacey Banks.
Well, only thing I got to say about that with Jim Van Gundy, well, the truth hurts, don't it?
I mean, he was a con man, though, dog. He took it. I mean, the man was. I don't get.
He was like, I ain't gotta be friends with them so they could take it easy on me on the court. I ain't gotta do that. Man,
One crazy story I heard with him and Charles. They was on the golf course, and I think it was Charles' birthday. Michael Jordan had bought Charles Barkley some earrings, and
there you go.
He told Scottie Pippen, he said, "You ain't got to worry about him. I got him out the way."
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Charles Oakley?
Barkley.
Oh.
Yeah, man, it's a whole cerebral tactic.
Oh, no, that don't work on Charles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he could do that. He ain't got no Charles out the way. Charles ain't never gonna play.
Hey, fellas, answer me this, man. Answer me this. What's the real beef between Isaiah and Mike?
Michael Jordan making it up.
Mike just don't like him, and he keep bringing his name up.
Exactly. Like Isaiah never had a problem with Mike, dog. Like Mike, they got into a fight. I guess it was a game of Horn fouled him hard, and then Mike went to the paper saying they're trying to.
They're trying to hurt me.
And Mike is jealous because Isaiah's the only player in the NBA that and he's the only player to ever dominate him considerably. And like they was the guy that was stopping him from going to the final. He wanted to be where Isaiah was.
Right.
And that was the main thing. He couldn't stand it. That Isaiah was the one keeping him from these championships. And then now they done won 6 championships later. He still want to bring it up. I still don't like it.
Right. But I don't know why, because he got his pieces. Michael Jordan got the Detroit pieces. They got Dennis, and then he got what's his name, I'm like, come on, Mike. Let it go, bro.
Jealous, man. He always is upset with somebody, dog. The dude is a bitter old man, dog. That's how he always.
Same reason why him and Charles fell out. When Charles told him he needed to hear, he was like, I ain't talking to him no more. I'm done with him.
And that's what Charles was like, man. Everybody keeps like, man, you and Michael go, y'all gonna sit down and apologize. You gonna apologize to Mike? You gotta apologize for what? I ain't did nothing.
Right.
I gotta apologize to him for. He was like, I don't care if he get over it or not. I'm not talking to him.
Everybody, I remember when they had the 75th anniversary. Everybody was making a big deal out of like,
go to your Google.
I don't know why people keep saying this crap. I really don't know why people.
And type in Michael Jordan in the paper. It's gonna pull up the real article. back then, and it's going to have Michael Jordan on there saying he tried to end my career.
Look, hey, man.
Isaiah Thomas is jealous because Michael Jordan took over Chicago.
Okay, let me say something about that real quick before you go, Cino. Let me say something about that real quick, man. Look, bro, I'm getting real tired of people saying that shit, bro. All Mike did was play here in this doggone city, bro. Mike has done nothing for this city besides play here. Y'all need to cut that shit, bro.
Like Zeke and Hardaway said, yeah, they played here, but they wasn't born here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Isaiah wasn't mad because of that. He knew that. He was like, even when he played before Mike got here, they was like, hey, man, you know, we root for you, Junior, but I want the Bulls to win. He tell you, everybody in my family, they root for the Bulls.
Yeah, and it's so like Isaiah would have to come in and break people's hearts, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's like, hey, I play for Detroit. He tried to play for Chicago. He tried to fall in the draft so that the Bulls would get him. He was like, I flunked the whole interview process. I tried to flunk just so I could go to Chicago. He didn't care. He was trying to go down in the draft. Just so he can get drafted. And Detroit was like, he was like, I know what you're doing, and we still taking you at number 2.
Yeah.
But why would Zeke freeze him out, Lenny B's? And like Zeke didn't freeze him out. Like, why would he freeze him? Like, bro, like Michael, y'all gotta remember, this is Michael Jordan in '85. He wasn't the Michael Jordan of the 90s.
There
Was that the same year? Was that before or after he wore the gold chains at the dunk contest?
This is All-Star Saturday, bro.
This was before. This was
Saturday. Yeah, All-Star Saturday. He won the gold chains and all of that. This was that same game. In that game, there was no freeze out from Isaiah, none of the players on the East. The only thing, and they got the game on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go watch the 85 All-Star game, and you will see what happens. Magic Johnson is the one that really had a problem with him. Mike didn't need like all this attention that was going to Michael Jordan. Magic is like, look, this is my league. This rookie ain't did nothing, getting all this attention.
Bro.
Him and George Gordon. When Michael Jordan came in the basket, they tried to put him to the ground in the All-Star game.
And he was passing the ball to everybody. He had an open shot a few times. So
that's what I'm saying. Mike took like about 9 shots that game.
Right. Like we saw that he took 9 shots. If he was froze out, he wouldn't have touched the ball. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Mike was like 2 or 9.
They always do this for Michael Jordan. They always trying to paint him as this Jesus, this God.
And you know what's crazy too, though? Man? We talk about, how Magic Johnson really was the one who was hating on Mike and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Magic was a hater too.
But my point is, bro, they're the best of friends now. Even though Mike knows the shit, he knows that Magic was the one who devised all that shit.
Nick, man, it's like 2 drunks. They become friends. 2 haters become
crazy.
That's what happened.
Isaiah All-Star game, he drew the play up for Mike. So Mike can hit that fadeaway. He's like, I'm going to get to Mike. And when Mike missed the first one, he came back and he hit the second with old Matrix. And Isaiah was rooting for him more than anybody.
Yeah. Man, he drew up plays for him. He drew up.
MJ don't like Zeke because Zeke don't deal with him, and Zeke is successful.
Right.
He was president.
Right. Like, what did he do as a person? Like, Zeke didn't do nothing. It's like Jordan fans and Michael Jordan are all a bunch of crap.
Let me just put this in layman's terms so everybody can understand this. Mike don't like Zeke because Zeke didn't kiss his behind.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just that.
That's true too, but a lot of players in the East didn't like Mike.
Right.
That was just it.
Exactly.
He didn't mean nothing to him. Isaiah want to win championships. He care less about Michael Jordan. That's his attitude.
Right.
So
He said that
like, I don't care nothing about it.
He said there wasn't even a competition back then. They were talking about the Cleveland.
People cared about the Celtics. That was it. When Zeke got in the league, Philly, the Lakers, and the Celtics.
Correct.
We had Doc, Moses Malone, and all of them, and the Boston Celtics. The Bulls was trash. Nobody thought about them. They just had Michael Jordan. That was just it.
That was it.
So they were not even.
And they almost didn't get Jordan, from your recollection.
No, they did.
Did you say Houston tried to get Jordan, Drexler, and Hakeem?
They tried to get the Fly Slammer Jammer. They was gonna trade what's his name? They was gonna trade because the Sam Bowie pick, they ended up going with
Ralph Sampson, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to say, was it Ralph Sampson?
Ralph Sampson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, man, we can't trade Ralph. You know, we can't do that. We got to stick with Ralph. And he's a big man, and he could bring a championship. Because back then, you know, big man, that was the game.
He dominated the NBA.
Right. So you give up. They was like, for a guard, man, we have a 2-guard rotation. You got Michael Jordan, Clyde, Hakeem, and then you gonna have. We could trade that Michael Jordan pick for Ralph Sampson, and the Bulls would have took that. They were stupid. They were stupid enough to make that trade because they had Orlando Woolridge, and they was like, well, we got Woolridge. We got Orlando Woolridge, and we got him in there, and that's our offense. We just need a big man. And the Bulls, they was contemplating getting a big man. And then Michael Jordan was there, and they was like, man, we should, you know, this Michael Jordan guy is exciting. You know, we can get some plays, some dunks, highlight dunks with this guy in the dunk contest. That's good advertisement for us. That's all they was thinking about when they saw it. Like, he's a flashy player. He's a good flash.
Yeah, they just wanted to sell tickets and shit.
This has always been the Bulls mentality, dog.
Right, sell tickets.
Go ahead.
That's why I don't know why Sledge brainwashed Gavin, man, into loving the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad story.
And speaking of old Charles Oakley, now I've seen Charles Oakley win some fights, but I've seen Charles Oakley get outdone by guys that you wouldn't even expect, like the fight between Zoe and Larry Johnson. What you didn't see was Charles tried to get in the middle of it, and Zoe basically mushed him in the face, like, man, get out my face, move.
Yeah.
Charles Oakley wasn't.
Man, Charles Oakley was
at that time. Oakley was, you know, he was mostly his knees was gone. He was just wobbling all the time. Now he's just really wobbling.
Yeah. Oakley, one of these good sorry ass niggas, man.
Oakley was decent for what you needed him to do. He was
enforcer.
Yeah.
That's all he was.
That's why Mike was mad they traded Oak. He was mad when they traded Oak for Cartwright.
I remember Isaiah said he told Scottie Pippen go to the park.
Listen, I can't either. I'm with T, man. Like I said, good sorry, nigga, man.
Yeah,
sorry.
man. Fake insurance policy.
I'm sorry.
Fraudulent, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was after what Rick Mahorn treated him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now Rick Mahorn, that he could have forced and he could give you buckets and rebounds.
Man, he whooped the whole Chicago Bulls team.
Right. See that's the guy.
Yeah.
This Oakley more mouth, man.
He started it right off. That's what started the rivalry for the Bulls.
Right.
The Pistons are my rival.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember, but the one person that Rick Mahorn got into it with, and I was like, man, I don't think he got that one. Was the time him and Bill Lambert got into it when Rick Mahorn went to the 76ers, and they got into that big brawl.
Yeah, Lambert pieced up Barkley.
Rick Mahorn got put in check by one guy on that team. the guy who don't normally talk, but you don't mess with him, and that's Buddha.
Yep, I was gonna say Buddha was the dude that was the Buddha was the dude that you need to worry about because he don't say nothing. He just slap the hell out you.
Like when he whooped up Ed Neely.
Always the quiet one.
man, my boy who's a Bull fan, he was like, God damn. I was sitting there rooting for the Bulls, but that was funny as hell. Like, he kept smacking the shit out of him. I mean, he got the first time he slapped him, man, and then he was like, whoa, what's going on? Then the other Bulls come up there, then Ed want to get tough again. He reached that long arm through like both of them and caught him again. That's what made it funny. Is when he caught him the second time. Like, he gonna get tough because the other Bulls just showed up now. First, you ain't want none of it. Then when they gonna come, you gonna get tough again. Like, oh, you gonna get tough again? I said, man,
I even said this when Cino made his video on Alvin Robinson. I don't care how tough you think Alvin Robinson was. That slap with him and Shaq, oh my God, that was just
hilarious.
Man, Shaq didn't know how to hit him.
Shaq looked at him like, who you like? You talking to me?
Alvin Robinson would have stabbed him.
Bringing up that goofy ass.
I like Ty.
Why you bringing up goofy ass Shaq? Man,
that shit was funny.
Man, Shaq was big and soft. He was a terror.
What? AG, I understand why AG is upset because Shaq, they got to the finals, they got swept, and he left. So I understand why he's upset.
I'm upset because people that didn't see Shaq try to make him better than what he was. And Shaq wasn't. Shaq was just big. He bullied people who weren't as good as him. He never played against the good centers that were in their prime.
I agree, dog.
That's the reason why I like Shaq. I don't care about him leaving and shit. Like, he left.
In the grand scheme of things, how in the hell is Shaq rated better than a king?
Yeah, he was what? You want some? Was the first one?
I saw that. It got so bad. The coaching staff wanted to get it.
Oh yeah, Doug got it. So he snatched Mike down. He come, jump right over there. He first one over there to get in there. And watch he grab, whoa, what? You want some too? Look how he talking to him. Oh, what? You want some of this too? What? He walked him right in his face. Oh, what? You gonna do something? And Doug Collins run over there. Watch he throw Doug down. Boom. I remember he threw him. Boom. Man, Doug Collins is somewhere over there under the table.
Holding on for dear life.
Yeah, they told him, stay down, Doug. Stay down. I remember listening to the game. Doug over there. They was going in there again. Doug gonna run back in there again.
Look at him.
That's how bad. I never seen even the coaches wanted to fight Rick Mahorn.
And he's still whooping their ass. Look at Rick. Rick got this motherfucker on the ground, Ronnie Sparrow. He looking like, nigga, you crazy.
Oh, man, get the fuck off me, bro.
Man, the damn Bulls are soft as hell. That whole goddamn team. One player whooped all their ass.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Rick Mahorn, Doug got a black eye and everything. Yeah,
man. Look at him.
Just like when Jeff Van Gundy tried to get in between Zoe and Larry Johnson, and he was on the ground grabbing that low leg.
Yeah, his toupee came off.
His toupee.
Yeah, man. They like this guy, man. Doug was hurt.
Yeah, Doug hurt.
Yeah, man. Doug had to walk it off, man. He had to walk that off.
Man, Doug should have went home.
Yeah.
As soon as the ball came off, they got it. Mike came up. He fouled him. All right, take you to
regular foul. Here come Mike. Look at Oakley,
I understand, you don't want to get to basket and everything, but I feel like that was just a little bit over.
Oak run over, and then he gonna grab him and talk to him. What? You want some of this? What? You want some of this? Oh, and 4
time. That's what I'm saying.
Then what Chuck? Then
That's
what
exactly
Chuck
what I
talking?
be talking
Then what
about.
Chuck be talking?
Uncle would still be getting his ass whooped.
Then what Chuck be talking about?
What you mean? What Chuck be talking about?
When Chuck said, "Oh, neither one of the guys, the only two guys on the Pistons that can fight is Isaiah and Joe Dumars. The rest of them dudes, they can't fight."
Dumars never had a fight in the NBA ever. What the hell is he talking about?
Look, Chuck, listen. Chuck mad because Lambeer gave him that work. He still hurt over that. He still hurt over that. Because Lambeer was like this. He came up and just started.
Oh, yeah, Lambeer three-piece,
right,
boy.
came with the uppercut and was
Scott
working.
Hastings had to be known. He told Chuck Scott Hastings is our 12th man off the bench, and he sucker punched Charles Barkley. That's who called him.
Yeah.
And watch. He told Charles right away, like, hey, Hastings came in there because he heard him talking about it.
Right.
Look at him. You sucker punched me. Right. Watch how you tell him you sucker punched me.
Oh, so it. And then as this video continued, and we were taking a look at a little fist.
Listen.
Look at Scott, baby. Scott Piston.
Speaking of guys, fighting.
I heard this. I heard he didn't want no smoke with Cedric Maxwell. This nigga Cedric Maxwell talk about how, you know what I'm saying, like when Barkley was real disrespectful his first year in the league. Like he used to like dunk on motherfuckers and then throw the ball at them and throw the ball at their head. You know what I'm saying? And Cedric Max, you know, that had kind of been like going around the league. And Cedric Maxwell, like, man, this is when he played for the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, they came to town one night and he was like, man, if Charles Barkley throw the ball at my head, dog, I'm just gonna take off on him. And he was telling the story to somebody, dog. I can't remember who. But he's like, man, whoever he's telling the story to just kind of blew him off and shit. Like, oh, whatever, man. You ain't gonna do that comprehend. You know what I'm saying? So he said, man, it just so happened. It played out in the game. Charles Barkley went by and dunked. And then he threw the ball at his head. And he was like, dog. And then he said, dog, dude, he turned around and Cedric Maxwell took off on him. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So they got into a little scruffle and, you know, whatever, whoever won the game. So the next game they played, you know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, Charles Barkley was calling him sir all game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had to let him know, man. You over here with your jelly roll, then throw the ball at me. I'm finna whoop your ass.
Jelly roll.
Yeah, that's a heavy ass roll.
Right.
Listen. Cedric Maxwell, he wasn't having it, dog.
Yeah, no, that's cornbread. That's cornbread. They call him cornbread for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of sports and fighting and players fighting in sports, see though, I got to get this answer from you. Deion Sanders, Andre Rison. What the heck happened?
Oh, he was mad. He was mad. Andre Rison was mad that Prime got up and left the way he did.
That's all.
He went to the 49ers and he was like you ain't it, basically.
Right.
The way he did that, like they was boys. Like, man, he's like, you just up and did it in like the middle of the night. Yo, he's like, I asked you. He's like, oh no, man, we gonna stay, man, we gonna go. Cause he was like, man, we had a good team, we had a good season. He was like, all right, we finna come back this season. We're gonna be ready this year. He was out. He took the deal like that and didn't even tell him. He was like, man, we boys. He's like, I see this dude all the time. Like we hung out. Everything. Like, man, in Atlanta, that's what we did.
They fought.
Yeah, he's like, I go to the Braves game.
They threw fisticuffs.
Yeah,
they were arguing before the game and everything.
Yeah.
And all of that, man, they were so dumb. They were hitting each other in the head. I don't even understand how football plays. They were so dumb.
My audio jacked up.
That's you, Gordon. You got to turn your audio down.
That's football players, Sino, man. We dumb. We don't think. We just do.
And Dion was like, and I can see the expression in Dion's face, like, "Oh, you gonna swing on me? Are you out your mind?"
Yeah, he gonna swing on. I would swung on Dion too. Nigga,
And then I remember another time.
Your thing is echoing still.
Football is the most like
there we
real
go.
sport, like the most like tightness sport, dog. Like any little thing you do will flip somebody off the edge, bro. Like Rison had a right to go off like he did. Then you got to remember, this is the NFC West. This is rivalry. They didn't like the Niners, bro, and you went to the Niners. That's disrespectful. You went to the enemy. That's who the Falcons and them always had battles since the day of Jerry Glanville and the Blitz and the Grits Blitz, the Blitz Grits defense, and they hate the Niners, bro. And you did that. Rison had a right, and I'd have knocked his ass out too. That's like if I'm over here, you over there. I'd have fought him too with helmet on. Everything.
I'd have knocked him out too.
Bro, football is a different type of loyalty, bro. And you go, it's a code. You don't go to them dudes. Like you could have went to the AFC West, the AFC Central, wherever. You don't go to them. They the enemy. That's the empire right there. We don't like them. And you went there. Hasn't had a right to take on his ass.
And the crazy thing about that fight, after the game, they hugged. I'm like,
they brothers. Dion know. Dion, he had to let Dion know, nigga, you wrong. And Dion like, yeah, man, you nigga gave each other a hug, moved on. That's what you supposed to do. You supposed to whoop your brother ass. I'd have whooped my brother ass if he did that too.
And another time, Dion got into a fight. I think he was with the Cowboys. They was playing the Chiefs. One of them receivers tried to clip him or hit him in his leg.
Yeah,
man, he got up. He was like, "Hey, man," and then pop, and said, "Don't you ever do that again."
Dion from the crib, man. We ain't rap tight down there. You do that, we lose all focus. We throwing hands, especially if you cheap shot us. Oh yeah, we definitely throwing hands.
Oh, he talking about this clickbait. No, Ja Morant did call out Mike. Said he would beat Michael Jordan.
But that's how HD is that dude.
I remember
man.
Yeah, man, I know. Dog, football. I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen. Dion lucky it won us, because if it was us, dog, we'd have jumped his ass right on the field. Like you went to the we don't give a damn, bro. You supposed to be brothers, because football, you gotta remember, football players, they're together the most. You know what I'm saying? For a season and everything. It's like we brothers, like we in this together, like real talk. You don't even see your wife, you don't see your chick. Even in college, dog, that's all you know is this dude next to you. If you don't like them, you're gonna learn to like them, because y'all gonna be together from training camp, mini camp, OTAs, then the season, bro. That's how it is. And when you do something like that, that's like a disrespect. See, that's how sports was really like. That's men. Today, you got all this, we gonna go to the club and shit, man. We ain't never do that with the opposite team. We say F you and your club. Yeah. We went there with our teammates, and if y'all had a problem with us, we gonna fight you at the club.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
That's why when I watch
Rick Mahorn, Rick Mahorn gonna call Lambert like, man, it's about the season about to start in a couple of weeks. Lambert was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, what's wrong? He was, you the enemy now.
Right.
He's like, what?
It is.
He's like, man, what you mean? You on the other side. He's like, man, we boys though. Hey, it's just how it is right now.
That's why
it is. I respect it.
If you wasn't on the team no more, when Rodman went to the Spurs, he got ejected for fighting Lambert. It was, you the enemy now.
That's how it is. But see, that's how it was. Today they too soft and friendly. It's too much. Yo, we gonna go here with each other. You ain't even on the same team.
LeBron started that shit.
That shit would not have fly back with us.
Right.
Man.
You see, Scott Hastings is about 60, almost 70 years old.
And still trying to get down. That's what I like.
Still got that fire, baby. So he looked at him like, man, take this microphone off.
I'm about to tell T-Man, get the chop, man. Get off the couch with the yak and the chop.
I like them the old dogs, man. But these young lions coming up, man, is
everybody's scared of them Pistons now. They starting to see what I'm talking about. Y'all watching some?
Oh yeah, I saw was your boy got hurt in summer league.
Yeah,
they already sticking their legs out.
Ivy is a mother effing problem, dog.
You got a playmaker, and now that's gonna free it up for Cade.
Cino, this dude got the board, ran full court, mid-court, crossed somebody, still kept his speed, went to the lane, and finished with the left, dog. It was so big. It was beautiful. I was like, this kid ready.
Detroit's on the come up.
Yeah, we are. We told him.
And then come to find out, I think his dad played at
his mom
Country Day.
Oh yeah, his dad did play at Country Day. Yep, sure did. And his grandpops played for the Lions. Come to find out.
Yep, he did.
I like my dog Paulo. So
it's in his blood, baby. It's in his blood.
Listen,
I knew who we was getting.
I like my dog Paulo, man. We good.
I can't believe
we got a guy on the team too named Miller or something. I forgot who he is. He a dude with a fro, little light skinned dude with like a little fro. He was nailing threes. I'm like, who is this guy?
No, you talk Livers. You talking about Livers? He played at
Isaiah Livers.
Yeah, I think that's who he is, Livers.
Livers is straight. Like I was surprised we picked him up. I'm like, oh, he like a little point guard dude. He can shoot a little bit, scrappy little dude. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if he make it out of training camp. You know
he got a little run at the end of the season.
Man,
I know one basketball player who ain't making it out of training camp. Sharif O'Neal.
Oh,
that's obvious.
What you talking about? Everybody liking Lil Shaq.
I'm like, I don't think he ready. Not now. No, not now.
You should have said
They did this. They got him and Scottie Pippen Jr. for the headlines. But Pippen
Scottie Pippen Jr. He got some upside, but he still needs some work. But Sharif,
C-Pen, you right about that Hampton kid. I like Hampton.
I told you.
Yeah, he nice. I like that jit. That jit got that. He got asshole in him. He did. I like him.
You talking about my man from Memphis?
R.J. Hampton.
From Memphis, big boy.
No,
you talking about?
Nah, he a tall point guard. He like that West
from Denver.
Build.
We got him from Denver.
Oh, okay. Y'all got him from the Denver.
R.J. Hampton. He nice, man. That boy first step is nasty.
Oh wait, that's gonna get in the way of old Doc Rivers' son.
I'm telling you now.
He gonna come off the bench though.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna basically say this right here, right now. The player who impressed me the most, this summer league was Kenneth Lofton Jr.
Man,
when he went up
working the hell out of Chet Holmgren.
When he went up against
you talking about the big dude?
Bro, that dude is too. I said, bro, you are too skinny to be guarding him.
But
I'm like, are you talking about baseball? Kenny Lofton.
No, summer
He's
league.
out of Louisiana Tech. He's a basketball player out of Louisiana Tech.
That's
summer league.
Light skinned big boy. Big boy.
Yeah, you know, Big Mac. I call him Big Mac.
Man, I like my man from Memphis, the big boy.
That's Big Mac. That's Big Mac over there, man.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. The big
Yeah.
light-skinned Charles Barkley.
Yeah, with the little ass dreads looking like
Yeah.
Hermes off on Futurama.
I knew that when they made it a trade when Memphis made a trade and got him. I said, "Oh, that dude is impressive." I don't know how his man would do in the league,
dogs, man.
but I'm like, he's a
Man,
dog.
he ran up against Chad Holmgren, and Chad Holmgren got pushed back into the stands.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. They hyped that white boy up so much.
See,
I'm
gonna
say this. He actually didn't play. He just too skinny.
Mess up. I thought Orlando said, "Yo, we need a white guy for Disney look and all that." That's what I thought. I was like, "Please don't get."
Hey, that's the new Chad Holmgren is not that bad. He just skinny.
Like, dog, here's my thing.
Man, hold on, dog.
Yeah, in this summer league.
You know how ridiculous that hype is?
You know, these dudes ain't playing like that.
Right, but you know how ridiculous the hype is with Chad Holmgren? I saw this dude talking about he gonna win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards in the future.
Come on.
I said, off a summer league,
I'ma just say it like Shannon Sharp said. Wait till he got to go up against some better competition.
Right. Some big
Thank
boys.
you.
Nah, I mean the thing is that like whoever picked, you know what I'm saying, like Chet Holmgren, you had to know that was gonna be a project.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Because Chet Holmgren,
he's got some upside, but that's a project.
But see, they kept trying to force his white ass on us. We ain't need him. We good. Talking about it'll be a mistake.
Hey, ESPN said that draft night, or the lottery night.
Nice,
I'm like, man, Orlando can't.
Apollo's smooth.
That boy Apollo is smooth, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted Paulo, because we need another guy who can create. We got all these other guys who half in, half out ass dudes, and then Markel get hurt, so we need somebody who can create. Everybody else, we didn't need Chet. We already got Bomba and the kid from Wendell Carter. We're good on that, and Isaac's coming back. Right. So we got people who can defend in the post. We didn't need him, so that's why I don't know why they're trying to give him to us.
He was about to put you over the white boy cap. You know
I'm telling you, dog, the white boy. Listen.
And I said, and when Oklahoma City picked him, I said he right where he need to be in Oklahoma City.
OKC, you can have 5 white boys to a team on OKC. That's a white boy cap.
Listen, man, that is a penalty. There's a penalty for that.
Yeah, the one that actually needed some work.
Do y'all like the Dallas Mavericks draft pick?
Smith needs some work though on this game. He needs to work on, learn how to create for his shot. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that can catch and shoot very well. Jabari Smith.
Yeah, is that and then Christian as I'm trying to tell Christian, we don't need Jabari, dog. He doesn't create his own shit, dog. We need somebody who
I can see the problem in Houston right now. They don't have no veterans for on their team. They're a bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds on their team.
See, and that's what I was going to say. And that's what I was going to get to, man. One thing that I do not like about the NBA as well, they draft dudes off of potential, man. They draft these young kids off of potential as opposed to their actual fundamental know-how, as Isaiah Thomas would say, of the game. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the X's and O's, knowing, knowing your role and knowing what you know what I'm saying, what you bring to the basketball court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but you see, it used to be, players stay 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? They get these dudes they one and done. That's like that's all that's going in the lottery. If you ain't coming out of high school, you do 1 year in college, and then you go to the league. If you got if you got like NBA talent, you know what I'm saying? That's how. And then
to add to that, some of these kids, man, they don't have the right advisors around them. They're getting pushed out of college way too soon. They got to stay 3.
I mean, it's the money. It's the money that's doing.
Yeah, they're not even NBA ready. And they're not even NBA ready.
Yeah, but we'll see if the NIL changes that a bit. Pen bag that some of these guys get.
Did y'all like the Dallas Mavericks pick?
Dallas.
Yeah, the pick they had got.
That was gonna be straight. Y'all got JaVale McGee and y'all picked up the kid Wood. Y'all gonna have a nice little.
That's exactly what y'all need.
Dog, they let Jaden Hardy fall all the way to 37 to Dallas, bro. This kid was supposed to be a top 5 pick, dog. Like, how this kid go down to 37?
That's because
like, are you serious?
I mean, that's why they let Brunson go. Dinwiddie finna start now.
Right.
So they already got that. They already knew Jalen Brunson wasn't coming back.
Right.
Because he too small. Jason Kidd was like, we're going small. We got JaVale McGee in there. We going with height. So he was like, Brunson was just a little too small. But
Hardy's gonna be still the draft though. Jay Hardy is still the draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dallas low key, like everybody just not counting. They counting them out. I'm like, bro, Dallas gonna be dangerous, bro. Y'all, they sleeping on.
Yeah, that's why he went and got JaVale McGee. He's like, we got a rim protector. We got somebody that can grab some boards.
And I think McGee's starting too. I think they're gonna start him.
How old is McGee? We need to get rid of Bullet. He gay. I think he went to the gay parade. Hold on, you gotta get rid of him. Okay.
I'm not surprised at that. You should know that by his hair.
Yeah, by his hair. He got the dookie. He got the dookie off South Park on his head, man.
You see, he got the award over everybody because of his work for the gay community.
Oh, hell no.
Who is this?
Reggie Bullet.
All I could do is shoot 3 bullets. All I could do threes.
Wait a minute. Hold on, man. He used to play the D. This dude is Skittles.
Yeah. He did all that work in the community. That's why they gave him that Joe Dumars award.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. That's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, man, this guy right there, man. There he is with the doo-doo in his head.
Yeah, no wonder why he got the doo-doo in his head, man.
Him. I used to say this. I said the